Okay, I'm going live. Sup, you fools! Mad is United. We are back, the third out of 4 live streams in one day. Can you believe it? And today is a pretty big one. This is day 6 of rehearsals. You know what that means? We are moving on to the Big Five and the host rehearsing for the very first time. That includes Italy, France, Spain, Germany, the United Kingdom, and as said, the host nation, Portugal. As a matter of fact, they are going to be the first ones to be rehearsing. As you can see right now, I'm being by myself. Well, actually, I have my buddy Billy here, but the two of us are just awaiting Sean to arrive. He'll be here momentarily. In the meantime, I will entertain you while I can. So keep in mind, this is the very first rehearsal of the Big Five and the host nation. So we're switching from 20-minute rehearsals to 30-minute rehearsals. They get to perform 3 to 4 times, depending on how quickly they can get through them. And this is the first time we get to watch them. This is a pretty big deal, the Big Five. Heck, we all have waited for this for God knows how long. So, a lot of anticipation, a lot of rumors, a lot of gossip. What are they going to do? What's going to happen? Are we going to be happy? Are we going to be sad? We have to find out. So, the first one that is up actually is going to be Portugal. Portugal will be rehearsing first, getting the host nation out of the way, and then moving on to United Kingdom, Spain, and then Germany. Then we take another break because people gotta eat, and then Italy and France will rehearse last. So that is the process of today's rehearsals. Hopefully that makes sense. Hello everyone that is returning, and we're waiting as the people are slowly joining into the chat here. So in the meantime, feel free to ask them a few questions, and I will do my best to answer them. Again, I'm on my own right now, but that is okay, because I ain't telling you I'm not going. So, let me just have another sip of water to clear my throat. Here we go. So in the back, by the way, background noise that you're hearing is the press conference of Serbia. Serbia is currently doing their press conference. They all do one after their individual rehearsals, and the press is in there taking pictures, asking questions. I know they're doing a little, they're singing. Listen in. Oh, they're messing up big time. Oh, jeez. Alright, it happens. Opinion about second Serbian rehearsal. They changed a lot, Vasa 3030. They changed the outfits. They changed a little bit of the choreography.
Oh, is there a separate one for Italy and France?
Huh?
Is there a separate one for Italy and France?
Yes.
I thought you just missed them all.
Nope. They're going to have a dinner time, and then we're going to do France and Italy afterwards. Do you know why Australia fell in the odds after the second rehearsal? Just because of the mistakes? I didn't realize they dropped. That would be kind of stupid, but don't worry about it. I think it has to do and they didn't drop much. I'm looking at it. It's because Germany is climbing a little bit, and Moldova keeps climbing. So Austria dropped like 2 spots. That doesn't mean a whole lot. Again, Germany went up a little, and let's see. And Moldova just keeps climbing, so Moldova costs the rest of the. So even because you drop doesn't mean necessarily it's because you suck, because others keep climbing. That's all. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, what other questions do we have? By the way, if you have questions, make sure to utilize the hashtag, the ad ESUnited, so they will pop out on our end and we can see them right away, knowing that it's directed at us. And if you don't see it right away, make sure to repost them every couple of minutes, and until we answer them, we'll do the best we can. But a lot of questions are coming in, and you can always do a super chat if you want to. If you want your question to jump to the top, that's always appreciated if you support us. But if not, no worries. Everything else is still available to you. So on Betfair, they went from 70 to 210. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the odds overall. I didn't go to one specific website. I did the overall one, and there he barely dropped. And according to what I see, he's 81, 67, 51, 51, 67, 51, 67, 65. He's kind of the same almost everywhere. I don't know why on that particular website it dropped so much. But overall, he's not doing much worse. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Billy seems to be angry today because he got hurt. Is he happy now? Yeah, I think it's time for him to be happy again. There you go. Happy Billy. Hopefully that'll satisfy him. When's Sure on? I don't know what when Sure on means. I mean, you mean SuRie? Then she'll be on in the third country to rehearse, about an hour or so. So hang in there. In the meantime, we'll entertain you. It will be Portugal first. Let's see, Portugal. Actually, no, she's the second one. So it's Portugal. Then at 4:40 Central Time, so 3:40 London time, is when she will be on. So it's coming up. It's coming up. It's going to be a big deal. I'll give you, by the way, I am in the press center. In the press center is the only place where we can be during the first rehearsals, and we're not allowed to show the screens. We're not allowed to be in the arena and record these things. So you will not be able to see the actual camera work, the full 3 minutes until the actual live show. The EBU will give you the 30-second camera work stuff during the second rehearsal, which will be Sunday, but you won't see the full product until the actual show. So what I'll do is I'll describe this stuff to the best of my abilities, and you can ask me questions if you wanted something else pointed out that you wanted to have explained, and in regards to the United Kingdom or any of the countries that are rehearsing.
You can ask the chat. I'll ask the chat. Can you ask the chat if they've got any questions for Romania?
Okay, so somebody's asking if you have any questions for Romania. I guess we're going to do an interview with them. So if you want to ask a question for Romania, please post them and Sean will check the chat, right? Yes. So go ahead and do that. Army says, Matt, I will be staying. Don't worry, I enjoy your company and I enjoy yours. Thank you. Thank you very much for the kind words. Okay, so next question. Dark Magician. It's going to be really sad if Greece won't qualify. Your thoughts on it are really important since we got also disappointed by the non-existence of graphics and such. I hope for a comeback. I'm not even claiming that it's a certain non-qualifier, right? All I'm saying is there was a disconnect for me between the staging and the song. If she just didn't want to have any staging, then she shouldn't. The light thing seems a little random, and the hand seems random to non-foreigners. So that's just a disconnect for me. But I love the song, and I wanted to qualify. So I'm not counting it out. I'm not counting it out. Okay, let's see. Next question. Do you think Portugal will do well this year? I think they have potential. It really comes down to how people click with that song. It's a very quiet song. I could definitely see it on the left-hand side of the scoreboard, which is, not counting last year's smashing victory, a good result for Portugal considering, the track record at Eurovision. And it would be nice to keep them on that side for a little while, because maybe it's Portugal's era to really shine. Okay, next question is Peppa War. Do you think Spain is going to make a good staging? I really hope so. Somebody told me, I cannot confirm if this is true or not, but I heard that...
Is it something that's never been done before, let me guess?
No. They said that the stand-in rehearsals were really bad and that the Spanish delegation immediately wanted to change it up and completely change it. So that's all I heard. Whether or not that's completely accurate, just a source told me that. But other than that, I don't have anything else on that. I'm hoping for less touchy performance. They can touch each other. I'm not saying at all, but not like in the national final. Not over the top. That is what I'm hoping for. I got a tweet here real quick. Give me 1 second. So yeah, so that's what I'm hoping for. Why is Sean not in his chair? He will be. He's doing stuff. He's doing hard work. He's giving me water right now. Actually, that's the most important thing. Thank you. But he's running around and doing stuff. He's not lazy. So I'm just checking something real quick here. So, okay, now you have my full attention. What are your expectations for the UK? I try not to have any expectations because I've done that with other countries like Bulgaria or Greece, and then you'd be slightly disappointed. So I'm just letting them surprise me. Hello, Sean.
Hi.
Schwan, how are you?
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Oh wait, you're not. Yeah. So, are you ready for the UK to blow you away?
As I'll ever be, yeah.
Well, I remember your reaction last year, so maybe something else could happen.
I'm hoping the same happens again, but I don't think...
It was a cool moment.
I'm not... Oh, yeah, God. Fantastic moment, but I don't see it happening again. Prove me wrong.
Prove
Change
you
my
wrong,
mind, yeah.
So, but then who are you looking forward to the most?
Italy.
You think they're going to...
I'm not a particular fan... Well, Portugal as well. Mm-hmm. But of the big five, I'm not particularly a major fan of any of them, really. But Italy have the best potential for me, and I think... I just have this feeling that Italy could be a dark horse to do really, really well if they've got good staging.
Yeah.
And I've heard that they've got something that's never been seen before, a Eurovision.
Dark horse.
Have we heard that
Dark horse is a pretty strong word, actually, because they're not doing horrible in the betting odds. Aren't they number 10 right now? 9. They're going up.
Yeah, but if you look at like 30 to 1, 25 to 1,
true.
it means they're not going to win. So they could move up to, I don't know, maybe all like Estonia levels.
Yeah. It's fine.
All right.
Just water. It's only $1,500 laptop, so it's
You're fine.
Okay, so, wow, nice shirt, Sean, someone says.
Thank you.
Adam says that, yes.
I hope that's not sarcasm.
No, it's a smiley, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bob Matt is asking, how can somebody apply to help you in the next contest? Well, reach out to us online afterwards, because we're going to regroup after this contest and have a plan of attack for 2019, and we still have to figure out, how we're going to approach 2019, but reach out to us what you want to do.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, when you say you want to help us, we can of course not guarantee accreditation next year. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna. It's just, if you want to help us with the website, that's... And I'm not saying it's not an option, but, this year we got less accreditation because there was just so much demand here, and it's a smaller press center. So, and that could happen again next year.
Hey, if we get good people and they really want to help us and we think they can help us,
yes,
then
we
by
need
all
skilled
means,
people.
you have the opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. And we're a fun team, at least we like to think that.
Yeah.
So SuRie has
Really
Lucy
fun.
Jones as stage director. Is that true? Have you heard that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I would
either.
imagine, considering they did such a good job last year, that they should probably keep them. It would be smart.
Yeah. Now, do you think she should be running? The staging in the national final was obviously fairly simple. It was just her microphone, basically, right? Do you think she should be more active running around, or I don't know what they can do with?
I think she has to stay static. It's not that type of song. Really.
It's not.
No.
It's not fast enough for it to be like that kind of like.
It's really annoying because Lucy's staging last year would actually work quite well for SuRie as well. I think, in a way.
Oh, maybe just
But
like
obviously they can't do that.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny though?
It would be funny if they, just. Yeah.
Like,
There's been
no,
a
we
lot-
never
there's been-
used that
There's
before.
been a lot of cost cutting
I
at
need
the BBC.
evidence.
Yeah.
Let me use this.
So they've had to use the exact
Okay,
same thing again.
Bob Matt is asking, when is Italy? Italy is after the break,
Late.
so at 7:25
Cool.
Central European time. Oops. So yeah,
It's a long day today.
yes,
Really long day.
really long day. Even though it's the same amount of countries as yesterday,
Yeah.
it's just because it's spread out, and then we have longer rehearsals with the big 5 plus hosts.
Yeah.
So we have to wait a little longer, but we already. But the first half was pretty fast because there are less countries, but there's still so much work to do.
Schwan's top reminds me of Bulgaria's staging in 2017.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Okay. Oh, wow. Francesco San Filippo, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the little donation there. This is much appreciated. Get a little bribe to speak about Italy even nicer.
I mean, it's not a case of whether Italy will win. It's just a case of where will they host it. Will it be Turin?
Oh
Will it be
yeah, that
Milan?
is totally.
Will
It's
it be Rome?
And is it going to be a bigger victory than
Yeah.
Portugal had
I can't
last
believe
year?
they
Or
managed
they're
to
gonna...
get over 1,000 points. It was
That would be
incredible.
crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if you saw I did a video of my top 10, not in specific order, just the 10 songs that I love.
Yeah.
And
Is
Italy's
that
in it.
yours?
Yes, I think so. No.
Oh, I think it's mine.
Yeah.
There
No,
you
mine's
go.
here.
Yeah.
Italy is in my personal top 10. It's a fantastic song, and I really hope they're going to do something good. And I don't know if they need to go out crazy. They're not dancers, obviously. They're artists. They do what they need to do. I think they need to stand behind their microphones. For them, would be actually, this is where I think LEDs would work for them to tell a story a little bit for Italy this year. So maybe they're going to bring some screens.
Could have brought a screen.
Yeah, maybe they did something like that.
They did say
Germany's
something,
going to bring something.
They did
like
say
that.
they were going to do something with subtitles, so I'm wondering how they're going to do that.
I have no idea. Well, like in the music video where they
Yeah,
have
well, probably like projections or something like that.
that is true. Maybe they have like a big white wall with projections.
To be fair, if they staged it like the music video, it'd be quite effective.
Yes, that would be quite effective. And I think it's a fantastic song anyway, so I would love for Italy to do well. I wouldn't expect this one to win, to be honest. But if it wins, I'd be like blown away in a good way.
Yeah.
Would it be held in Verona? Oh man, Estonia would be pissed. Do you keep in touch after Eurovision ends? Nope.
No.
We talk about 3 days before Eurovision once, and then that's it.
As soon as the final's over, we just kind of high five each other and then just leave.
Yeah.
So,
Like, I
without
remember-
saying a word.
yeah.
Yeah. Bye then. See you
Of
next
course,
year.
we talk all the time. So it kind of comes with the territory, right? All right, Eloy, what do you think about Metamoro what's Metamoro? Uninterested on your...
Meta and Fabrizio Moro.
Huh?
The artists.
Oh, that's the name.
Meta, Fabrizio Moro.
They're uninterested in Eurovision? For example, Emma's leaving Lisbon today to go back to Italy. Really?
I've not heard about that, but yeah.
I have not heard about that either.
Yeah.
I'd be like, free vacation? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that either. It is what it is. But the one guy really wanted to do Eurovision. I do know that, but I don't know which one that is.
Well, looking at them, I would have thought Irma would have been the one that wanted to do Eurovision, but there we
I
go.
don't know. I have no idea.
Personally, would have liked to see the Colors Frida represent.
Yeah.
That was a good song. Yeah. My favourite was Lo Stato Sociale. Sociale, I don't know how you pronounce it. Una vita in vacanza.
From Sanremo, you mean?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
It came second. It was such a happy entry.
Somebody
They were basically swinging a granny around on stage as well, so it's very Eurovision.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they didn't want that after the Gorilla last year.
Who's performing now? Nobody. There's a short 20-minute break, so it'll come on any minute now. And then San Marino's having their press conference in just a minute.
Yeah.
They're coming in right now, or not, in a few minutes. And then
he's a judge in an
and then
Italian
Portugal
talent
were
show. He's a judge in an Italian talent show. That's why he has to go back.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah.
That's like, it's not by choice.
That must be so annoying. Imagine having to fly to Lisbon, back to Rome, back to Lisbon.
Yeah. Airtos asked, "Where's Olivia? She doesn't cover ESC for BBC anymore." Oh, you remember? Oh, we have like a old school fan, Olivia.
Yeah.
Yes, we miss Olivia dearly. Yes, she is just busy
She's
with
full-time BBC
now. That's kind of her life now,
Yeah.
which is sad for us, but we're very happy for her.
But
and she's still a fan.
Yeah, but she travels. I mean, I think she's been to like Lebanon and places like
She
that.
travels
with the BBC,
all the time.
So.
She's living her dream. I'm very happy for her.
Yeah.
And who knows? I'm sure she'll be returned to Eurovision at some point.
I hope so.
Now. Yes, we love her, and we miss her dearly.
Who would you want to represent Finland again? So when you say again, do you mean someone who's already represented Finland?
Apparently, yes.
Or Soft Engine.
That's your stop.
Or Lordi. Imagine Lordi came back.
I would say about Lordi should stay away, not because I think they created this moment. I don't think it's.
I think it's
Don't
They shouldn't
ruin
come
it.
back because it'd be like one.
Yeah, then it's kind of more like
They're
a
already.
washed-up
They're
version.
always going to be Eurovision legends, and they
Yes,
don't want
that's
to
your
tarnish
Eurovision.
that,
That's your legendary state. Don't ruin that. I would have to think in recent years, I want Norma John back. Justice for Norma John. We need a sign for that as well.
Or Sarah Alto.
Sarah Alto. Well, oh yeah, that's true.
Like do like a Jedward thing.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, next question. We're still waiting here, so we have a few minutes. We just came on early, so that people have time to come in and wait. And then Portugal will be the first country to rehearse, and then it's followed by the United Kingdom, and then Spain,
And then Germany.
and then Deutschland.
Opera Scala, yes. For Finland.
Oh, but
That'd be
they were in the
brilliant.
national final, right?
No, but it was so good. I think that was the year that Berti Kurgan in Mipaiva won.
2010?
No, 2015.
Oh, that was.
You're thinking of Chulkiela.
Yeah, I think I love them in 2010. Okay, so
So
where do
our
you?
Sean's shirt reminds me of Belgium staging. I've had Bulgaria, I've had Belgium, I've had
Yeah.
all kinds, yeah. It's a very Eurovision shirt, obviously.
Sean, Constantine Chaco is asking, which famous artist, famous, do you want to see representing the UK? If you could pick a famous
You
one.
say so famous.
Yeah.
I'm guessing globally famous.
Yeah. Or at least like in Europe. To the
Coldplay.
Coldplay. They're good.
Because I think they do a really good job of it.
They would take it seriously, you think? But
Oh.
yeah.
They're professionals, they take
Yeah.
it seriously. It would actually hurt their reputation to not be like top three, so
Yeah. That's true.
I think if they don't win even. So. But they wouldn't be my personal choice because I like sort of alternative bands.
Yes. I made a mistake in the description box.
What?
I said it's for the second time, but I cannot edit it right now.
No, it's the first time.
It's the first time. Yeah, that was my bad. I copied from the previous one. Let me see if I can do it from.
Dua Lipa would be good as well. I said this, I think, in a previous stream, but
Oh wow.
yeah, I would say you like as a band.
Matt and Sean, try to get out and get a little bit of sun. We'll try. I'm getting paler, but it's really windy actually.
You've already got a tan.
Yeah.
You look like you tanned like from yesterday.
Well, I got a tan in Barcelona.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
can't tell if I've
just
tanned. But I've stood outside for like maybe like 2 hours
Yeah.
in total in the daylight. So. Oh, Disclosure.
What?
The group Disclosure, because someone said Sam Smith.
Oh,
and
I thought you were going to tell me.
No. I just thought Disclosure would be quite good.
They're like big in Europe.
Do you know them in America? I think they're big in Europe. I don't know. Or Hertz. But Hertz are like.
Hertz, yeah.
I think Hertz have been like sort of snubbed by the
Steps.
BBC so often. Steps would be good.
Them, the sound
Might
has
not be
matured
my
a lot.
personal, but,
They had a really good song actually, like a couple of years ago. Last year, that was really good.
Scared of the Dark.
Was that the one?
I said that should have been our Eurovision entry.
Yes, you played it
was
to
so
me,
much,
right?
Yeah. It was. It's just like it's basically Schlager.
Isn't that mine? That's mine.
This is mine.
Are you sure? Mine's gone.
It's yours then.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cold. It must be mine. Cardi Kate, I'm lovely, thank you. Very well. You do know Rita Ora was almost selected before being famous, yeah. I'm aware. And then she had a feud with Jade Ewan.
Who was that again? Sorry?
Rita Ora.
Rita Aurora?
Rita Ora.
Oh, Rita Ora. I know
Yeah.
her now, yes.
Yeah. The Arctic Monkeys are editors should represent the UK. Yes, that's another great shout. Little Mix would not be good for me personally, but they do well, so.
To be honest, that's what?
I think the only way that an artist like that would probably do Eurovision is if they just saw it as like the first stop of a tour.
Oh, gotcha.
So they did the rehearsals and then they had that and then they just started a tour across Europe.
Eurovision
after
is
that.
time consuming, yes. Okay, so this is what you're hearing is the San Marino press conference. It seems super empty.
That's oh yeah, it's because it's pretty full for a San Marino conference. Though.
For San Marino.
Oh my God, they've got.
They
the
brought
robot.
the robot. They're going all out.
Don't tell me
they
they
brought
left
one of the
Did they leave?
robots.
Oh, I thought they left a chair for the robot. Nothing But Thieves again, another good band.
She is having such a good time, Jessica. She came here to have a good time. She said
Yeah.
that, and
She watched our videos. Do you know that?
Effie mentioned something about like watching him.
Jessica and Jenny V, they watched our reaction videos. Because like they spoke to Effie about it, and he was like really nervous because we said that they wouldn't qualify, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and she's like, "It's fine, don't worry." They must be getting it from everywhere.
They kind of know it. Yeah. I mean, they're last in the betting.
She's just happy to finally be
exactly. She's happy to be here and experience it.
She should have won with Fandango.
Yes, another function. There were 2 songs she had
so
really
good.
ones. Fandango was really good. Yes.
He's interviewing the robot now.
Anyway, let's see a few more questions before the rehearsals kick off again. What benefit does the EBU have when they...
The robot's talking.
Yeah, but they cannot hear it. What benefit does the EBU have when... Oh, the robot is talking, indeed. Can you understand? We know what it's saying.
No, I can't really.
Okay, they're done talking with the robot. Sorry, the robot was talking. What benefit does EBU have when they forbid filming second rehearsals? Last year, everything was fine, wasn't it? There are multiple issues, I guess you can say, but number one is probably that they won't have the rights for it and money. And there's copyright, of course, that they could claim and all of that stuff. So that is basically what it is, yeah. We couldn't hear what the robot is saying either. It was just mumbling.
Those robots must have cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
They're not like those cheap ones.
Yeah, I'm sure they're rented, though.
Maybe. Adele is representing San Marino next year.
Yes. That's could you imagine like something random like that happening? That would be so funny.
Do you remember that Adele that was in Norway?
Oh,
Bomba?
yeah, La Bomba.
I think with the music video for that, they accidentally put it on Adele's Vivo account on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, so it got like a lot more popular.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Because obviously Adele and
that is
probably
funny.
Got a list of like accounts.
Yeah, somebody lost a job over that.
Yeah.
Huh? Remember, back in the... Okay, so NetUser247 says, remember, back in the day, the UK used to send very famous artists, Cliff Richard, Olivia Newton-John, Lulu, just to name a few. But those were the old days.
Different era.
Different era, very different era. And also less time-consuming back then. So, yes, it was very different back then.
There wasn't really much of like a performance element to Eurovision.
No, it was just like you do.
You didn't have so much planning. It was just kind of turn up, sing your song. Oh, it was a good song. You won.
I mean, they had rehearsal, of course, but it was certainly nothing to the extent that we have in this day and age.
Oh, the robots are from a sponsor, so that's why they have to use them in the performance.
Oh, that's the best way to sponsor. That's like clever though. Like people will buy that stuff.
Yeah. It's a good advert, isn't it?
It's the best advert for them. And it works at San Marino,
Yeah.
And I remember I was making jokes about it, where they have to bring those robots, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think they were actually going to do that.
Well, you were right in that they had to bring the robots.
Yeah. That is
Legally.
too funny.
How old is Billy?
I don't know, does it say like when it was... Usually only has like the day until... Is there any date on there?
I'll come back to you.
Alright, they come back. We don't know yet. They sent Bonnie Tyler in 2013 and Engelbert Humperdinck in 2012, but keep in mind, that's a little different. So Jennifer can actually sing as well, huh? But yet she's doing the rapping part?
8, I don't know. Yeah, 8. Why not?
Alright. Oh, she's singing Spain. Alright guys, sorry, we were just listening to Jessica sing the Spanish entry, which is going to take the stage hopefully soon. So my guess is that we're not... the rehearsal. What time is it now? 3:16. So
Do you mind if I just disappear for 2 minutes before Portugal?
yeah,
Very
go ahead.
quickly.
Sean will be right back. So I assume rehearsals will kick off probably in like 5 or 10 minutes. So just hang in here, have fun, sit down, have a drink, have a snack. We'll keep you entertained. In the meantime, Anthony, Anita, what do you think about Portugal's entry? I personally love it as much as Amar Pelas. Salvador will always have my heart will be with Salvador. This song here is fine. I don't click it with it as much, but it's fine. I like it. It doesn't move me as much emotionally. And as a reminder, this will be 30-minute rehearsals, the first round of rehearsals for all of this. Don't you think the cumulative televote system is much more democratic, allowing for transnational support for songs, also stopping juries from killing individual votes from viewers? I do not want to get rid of the viewers, the juries. I remember in the years 2008 and some, it just was a mess. We need juries. We just need to perfect juries, and we need to perfect the televote. It's just not working. You cannot have. I'm not in favor of getting rid of the juries. No. Alexander says, what do you think Israel would need to change in their staging to win the contest? I don't know why people are saying she can't win the contest now just because of the staging. I think it comes down to the energy and the fun. I like the staging. It really comes down to Netta needs to bring it. And she already improved a lot in the second rehearsal, and I expect even more during the first dress rehearsal on Monday. So let's not be too negative. Wouldn't change anything. It's too late for that anyway. What do you think will be written on San Marino's robot sign in the semifinal? I was asking the same question. I need to know what is going to be on there. I wonder if they're going to go with the "Will you marry me" again? I don't know. It would be funny if they have, or maybe they have like the number that they need to call for, number 4 or something like that. I have no idea. No clue. My guess is as good as yours. So, we were running late with the semifinal 2 rehearsals earlier, so it appears that we're also going to start a little late with these rehearsals, because Portugal would have been on stage already, but they're not. So hopefully in the next 5 minutes or so, Portugal will take the stage, and when Portugal is done, the UK is going to rehearse, and after the UK, we have Spain. And then it's Germany. And then it's a break, and then it's Italy, and then it's France, and then we're done. It's not a long day at all. Hashtag sarcasm. How long will the dress rehearsals be? Magic Marky is asking. The dress rehearsals are usually the exact run through from the show. So if the semifinal is 2 hours long, the dress rehearsal is supposed to take 2 hours as well. However, there are mishaps, there are issues, so they stop for a minute. So usually it takes at least an additional 30 minutes for this thing to stop, to wrap up. So if it says 2 hours, you can expect at least 2.5 hours for the thing to be. At least would be my guess. Oh, there she is. We are back in the arena.
She's so pretty.
And we are now having Cláudia on stage. It seems she has her pink hair.
She put hair extensions in.
I think so. Or did her hair grow since then? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how fast hair grows.
No, well, she only recently did the video and she had short hair there. So.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's curled in it.
I think she has some lamps or lights on stage with her. Some standing lights. They just turned off the lights again, so I can't tell. But there was something behind her.
Are you scared about the amount of Spaniards in the live streaming about? And we survived the Greeks. I'm sure
we survived the Greeks, yeah. So we have to survive the Spaniards.
Yeah.
We're gonna love the Spanish performance.
Yeah.
That's an order.
Yeah, but you should have told me that about Greece as well.
Okay. Well, no, yeah. We learned our lessons. That's how we learned. You know?
Certain countries you just don't say anything negative about.
Yeah.
Doesn't your back hurt from sitting down too much? Yes. These are the most uncomfortable chairs in human history.
I know.
Even my legs here.
Like if someone like you is in pain, then yeah, I'm glad I am not the only one.
Well, I've got a lot of like fat to cushion it, and it still hurts.
Okay, so here we go. There is Portugal.
Portugal.
Here we go. So she has those lights standing behind her. It's dark right now. You cannot see her face, just her pink hair.
Ooh, get the graphics.
We got the graphics. So she has some lights behind her, like what do you call those? Like those TV lights.
Just like old-fashioned spotlights.
Yeah, I guess so.
She's wearing like a
it's a spot. Yeah,
white see-through-y kind of dress with something underneath.
Yeah, it's like almost white, but it's more like almost pink, peachy. But there's old school spotlights. I think she has around her, a lot of them. Just a lot of close-ups on her with those lights. That's the only lights they have. The rest of the stage is black. Ooh, that looks kind of cool.
Feels very Portuguese.
It's a long dress. The screen just went black, so we have to turn around.
Yeah.
It's back.
Oh, it's back.
It's a very interesting staging.
Where's his Zara?
Her dress looks nice from far away. From close up, it looks weird. Because she was wearing like black underneath.
Yeah. It's not the same black dress, no. Oh, Zara's there. I've just seen her move.
So it's again, the stage is completely black instead besides those lights. You know, she's a songwriter, right? I think, and she's not on stage as well. We didn't see her at first, but she's not dressed up at all. I mean, she's wearing a Nirvana shirt, I guess. Yeah. Is it Nirvana?
Yeah. Stage is all blue and white.
Yeah. The spotlights are turned off now.
Now the spotlights have come back on.
So only for that part where she sings. So yeah, as I said, she was black underneath that almost see-through kind of dress thing. I don't know what that is. It seems like it has like legs, but it's a dress, right? Yeah. She's on her own initially, obviously. Stage completely black. She brought like those old spotlights-looking things with her on stage, and they're basically just all over the stage, basically, just lit behind her, and she sings it like it's just surrounded by it. She doesn't move. You know, she stands in her own spot for the most part, and it's all over the whole wall, basically. It looks pretty cool. And then as the parts where the backup vocalist, the songwriter comes in, then they turn off, and the stage turns blue, you said?
Yeah, teal and white, but not white, like an over...
Yeah. Just very
it's like
somber,
understated, yeah.
And I assume
that's very nice.
The singer, she wasn't dressed up. She was wearing a Nirvana t-shirt, I think.
Yeah.
So did you like it? I know you're a fan of the song. You think
I don't like the blue.
Yeah.
But I think other than that, it is.
I was going to say that I wanted to ask you first because I was like, I don't know if I like the switch to that color because it seems so peaceful.
They've got
and
rid
calm.
of.
It seems like almost too flashy for me.
They've got rid of Zara sitting on the chair as well. She just sort of appears.
Yes, she just appears.
At some point.
You don't see her until it's time for her to do her part.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions about Portugal right now, make sure you ask those. But how it works right now, in case you don't the process, now they are going to review the clip and see what needs to get fixed, and then it takes about 4 to 5 minutes, and then they get to rehearse again, and we may already see some changes to the staging. You just have to wait and see. The camera work could change. Where they stand could change. I see that quite a bit. So we just have to wait and see. But Portugal is number 8, I think, in the running order, right? Yeah. So coming with that very quiet, peaceful song there, and
in between probably Israel and God knows.
Cyprus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting that I assume at least the other lady she hasn't dressed up. What does the staging look like? I think we described it already, but it said it's just all dark black with those spotlights next to her, but then also you can see them all up over her at the wall and all of that as well. So that is all definitely a pretty neat effect because it's a very quiet song and the lighting is just appropriate for that kind of quiet song. Just during that part when the other woman, I don't know her name, sings, then it turns into that color that you just mentioned, and it seems not out of sync almost with the theme of the song, and I didn't like that part either.
Did you for the 5-day run?
So we'll have to wait and see though if they could be changing, and this is on the first
Probably
version. They
will.
could even change it on Sunday. You never know.
Yeah.
We have to wait and see.
Flawless vocally again, though.
Yeah, she's done good. She has a very fragile kind of voice, and works with the song though. Because that's how you do it. You write a song that really suits your voice, and it applies here. So, oh wow, Drotting Emma, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Queen Emma salutes you. Keep up the good work. Go get yourself another Pringle. Thank you. Pringles it is for dinner then, huh?
Yeah.
Different flavors.
Yeah.
Different flavors. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so people can. The woman with Cláudia on stage is Isaura. Isaura.
No, we can hear the voice of
Do you pronounce it Isaura with an O, or is it Isaura, the way I say it?
voice of that. We were writing that they could hear her voice in our lives.
Are you going to cover the red/blue carpet on Sunday? I won't be there for the carpet. But Sean will be there. I don't know the extent as far as what they're going to do there, but something's going to happen with us there, so we will be there.
What's that, sorry?
The red carpet.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Tanning.
Slovenian Era is playing, but they weren't totally happy about it, so they're going to change it a bit. Slovenian Era is playing. Okay. Sounds like a plan. When it's Italy's turn, somebody's asking, it's Italy's after the break at 7:25. 19:25 Central European time, that is.
We tried Pringles with salt and vinegar. Yes, it's the best flavour. They don't have it here. They don't have salt and vinegar Pringles in Portugal, but it's the best flavour.
Really?
Yeah. Huh? Salt and vinegar.
Okay, next question. Army, Matt. Oh, I want me to block somebody. There's so many comments.
I've done it, don't worry.
Okay, cool. It's difficult to moderate a chat like this. Right now it's still manageable, but once the live shows come in, it's like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
He's blocked. What slogan will you give next year's Eurovision? Well, it depends on where it's at. If it's like a country like Iceland, it would be like, thank God.
Yeah. No, if it was Iceland, it'd be something financial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, enjoy paying off that loan to get here.
What if it's UK? What would be the slogan for the UK?
We tried.
Or hashtag you still hate us anyway.
Hashtag we tried.
You still hate us?
Yeah. Yeah. Brexit means Brexit.
Have you listened to Lo Mayo? Of course I have. That was the one that finished second.
It was an awful song.
You didn't like it? I thought it was
truly
fun.
awful.
The revamp is even better. So, thank you for so many questions. I said, well, repost them if you don't see them right away. Not much content. Oh, Yusuf. Thank you for everything.
That was deep.
That is, huh?
That was deep.
I was
You did
deep.
that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your donation. Have you ever been in Poland? I was there when I was really young. My grandmother is from Poland, or like Polish blood.
Yeah.
So yes, but only Warsaw, I think. Or not even Warsaw. It was like west of that, I think. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
I think mine's
Chicken.
I like Italian
Pizza
food.
and chicken.
Cláudia Pascoal. We do see the graphics, by the way. It's just a blue bar, basically. Darker blue with
It's
a flag
strange
on
that
it.
they show it during the start of the performance, though, rather than like.
Yeah. Full performance available on Eurovision.tv.
Oh.
Oh, they're testing that for the semifinals.
Yeah,
So that the little
because they
graphic
show
there.
it like a minute and a half or something.
Yes.
Don't they, in
So it said on the
semi-final.
screen, full performance available on Eurovision.tv.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So let's see if they made any changes.
That's a nice shot.
I don't know if the DJ was really needed though. He's slightly distracting.
Can't believe she's performing in the wheelchair as well. It's the third one this year.
No, it looks really good.
This is effective now.
Yep. It's very, very intimate.
There's
They
a
make
lot
it so
of, a lot
intimate.
of very like wide and slow panning shots. There's
Have
no,
you seen any forward shot yet? I haven't seen anything yet.
No, it's very intimate.
It's like there's no audience there.
Yeah. That's what you need, though.
No, I absolutely agree. Oh, that changed a little bit. It came from before that it didn't came from the side. Now it almost looked like it came from above her. This Isoda or Sauda?
They're both just kind of in the music, aren't they?
Yeah. Although I must say, I'm not a fan of the outfit of Claudia's. I guess maybe it works, but it's just not for me. Is the breakdancer good? He's a little sloppy. The camera angle is not really working either.
She really gets into the emotion of the song, doesn't she? Oh, is that it? Are they done?
No. But that can't be done yet, can they? That's because they just walked off like, thank you, goodbye.
Yeah. Okay, bye then.
All right, we don't know what's happening because she was singing, both of them, and they were like both nodding, thank you, and walked away. And like, that would be weird if they only get 2 runs, unless something else is going on that we're not
Portugal
aware
has a break dancer, yes.
of. Yes.
Of course, why not?
No, we're kidding, of course. There's no DJ, there's no breakdancer, and there's nothing. Or just because it's kind of... Could you imagine? We're kind of weird.
Yeah. That's a very good performance from Portugal.
Yeah. Like, you meant it's a good reaction, of course.
The
to
dark horse
Portuguese people.
again. I just have this feeling. In
I
another
don't.
year where like the favourites are starting to like kind of, you know, they're just keeping it simple. Who knows? Could be in Porto next year.
It's not a winner. It's not going to win. But it's sweet. I always wish that the song feels incomplete to me, like it's too short. I know. I thought they were going to add at least 20 seconds, maybe somewhere. And even then, they still have time. So
They don't need it.
I think they need it
No,
because
they don't.
I don't feel satisfied.
They get what they need to get done.
See, that's where I disagree.
Sometimes less is more.
Well, it's not much as far as like staging is concerned.
What do you mean?
I'm just telling you, when you say less is more, there isn't much there as far
No,
as
but I
like-
mean, in terms of the length of the song, less is more. Oh my god.
So actually, Portugal is done.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about my own
SuRie's
personal
got a
taste.
prop.
So there is a prop for the UK. So we probably want to tweet out. UK.
We've always got a prop for the UK though.
Yeah.
We always do.
Well,
So-
Jay and Joe and Jake didn't really have a whole lot, did they?
They had 2 drummers on.
Yeah, but that's not like a
platforms.
big. You know what I mean? So
I'm not sure why they chose a giant Easter Island head though as the prop.
what is that?
It's a weird
That's what it
choice.
is.
Yeah, it's a weird choice.
It looks more like a giant domino to me.
Yeah.
No, seriously, we don't want to mislead people here. There was something like squarey looking, so it's hard to see. We're looking almost like a cube.
It's like a diamond.
A diamond or cube, yeah, something like that. So, oh look, it lights up. Oh, okay, it's like disco diamond.
It's almost like
Look like a
Australia's.
spade kind of thing, yeah.
I reckon she's going to stand in the middle somewhere,
Yes.
before in front and behind her.
So it's definitely like
This is
a
the UK.
diamond spade looking kind of thing. And it's like as lights up, and they're pushing it on stage right now. It's not a boxing ring, somebody's asking now. At least it doesn't look like one to me right now. Apparently, the Eurovision.tv put San Marino on the page on YouTube, and they used the Valentina clip piece.
Did they?
Yes.
Brilliant. They know their audience, don't they?
I know.
I don't know what the Graham Norton staging is, so I can't tell you. But
Yeah,
there's
I
loads of separate sort of.
It's like different
squares
things,
on
like
the.
squares, diamond shapes, spadey looking
Yeah,
thing.
that
But they're
light up.
multiple. There's one and there's one behind it. Oh, there are a bunch of them. That's super long.
Yeah.
How many are there? Like 10? 1, 2. Or is it just. It's hard to tell.
I'm gonna have to look at this Graham Norton performance then and just see what it is. If the internet will work.
It works fine for me.
Yeah, but with the stream, isn't it?
So yeah, it looks super long.
Before.
Tons of diamonds.
Right, I'm loading up the performance now. I'll let you know. Just gonna skip ahead.
It's definitely not a box ring that's upright. It's just like a big square that is standing up, but more like of a diamond shape.
I'm trying my phone. This is tragic. Slow.
So let's wait.
Oh no, it's not like that.
No.
No.
Unless it does that, like it moves
Similar
up and down.
concept, but they're smaller and they're standing upright, and I think she'll probably stand in the middle of them. No, it's not like that.
Do they go up maybe, like they move?
I don't know. That's not too bad though. I don't know why people complain about that.
People didn't like that.
People in Britain don't like anything. So,
They like Lucy's stuff you get last year. But did they complain about that too?
someone probably did.
I mean, that happens everywhere, to be fair.
No, it's not like that. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's not like that, what we're hearing. Oh, what? Unless it goes down somehow, but I doubt it.
It's not similar to Graham Norton, no. Just to clarify.
Yes. So we're just waiting. That it looks like though it seems a very elaborate setup again because it looks super long. Unless it was deceiving
Yeah,
the
and
anvil.
they're taking ages to do
It's going
it.
to take
so,
ages
yeah.
again. Yes. So you may.
It's just
wanna
our
sit
grand
back.
plan to be after before or after a break. People in Britain like to get drunk and punch stuff.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Here we go. So let me know if you have any questions about the UK then. We'll try to answer them. Will you stream dress rehearsals? Pingo is asking. Yes, we are. Every single one of them probably. Maybe not the third dress rehearsal. I don't know if we need to.
So she's on stage now. I think she's wearing like a white dress.
I think it's a pantsuit.
Yeah.
It's not a dress. It's going to be a bit disco lighting.
Do you know why she's wearing that mask though?
What mask? Oh.
Strange, isn't it? The mask she's got on.
I thought it's not more mask. It's more like a horn thingy that goes up besides her head. I think she's like portraying the devil.
Oh, darkness and the light.
Yeah. It doesn't translate. People won't get it. We're not going to play it. We're supposed to.
British people will.
Yeah.
Because they speak my language.
Okay, they speak your language, but not everyone's British in here. Obviously, for the non-Brits, he's kidding. She's not wearing a horn, like a mask or any horns or anything. She's pointing at us. It's like this.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
I'm happy for her though. Because she was Uzbekistan and she really wanted to do this. She's a huge Eurovision fan, and she's done the backups. She slayed everyone on social media.
Yeah, she's really funny.
She's really funny. I really, really like her.
Asanda would have been good though. Asanda was my favourite.
Yeah, Asanda was my favourite.
Shame the performance wasn't really that good. But it had potential. I would have rather have had that.
Yeah, me too. Portugal done, or will they have another run? They're done. They're just like, okay, we're done. Which is surprising. So Estonia is shortening. Is that back in third place? I'm not surprised. It felt good. It felt right.
Yeah, it's a great performance.
It was a great performance, and the camera work is fantastic, and she looks fine. Everything.
I wonder if they're going to try and make this look like the video.
I think it could be. Didn't have like a similar setup, right? Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think Sean's saying they're trying to recreate the video there a little bit. Because it has the same kind of like, squarey looking thing behind her. We do see right now, in case you're wondering what we're looking at a screen, some camera shots from within the arena, but we don't see much. It's really dark right now. We see basically SuRie from far, far away wearing her white outfit. Like, it goes like this, shows skin, like she shows one shoulder kind of thing, and then she wears like all white. I think it's like very loose pants kind of thing.
Sam O'Sullivan, why would you not want to go to Tallinn? It's a great city. Really enjoyable.
It's expensive from what I'm hearing. It's expensive now. It's like a Scandinavian country.
I was there last year. It was really cheap.
Everyone said that. I don't know.
It's cheap compared to Scandinavia. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cheaper than the UK.
Oh, okay.
People probably obviously went to the wrong places.
Yeah, apparently they're probably used to like.
No, it's not.
Kiev.
It's not expensive.
Would you have liked it? They were glad they're not going literal summers like storms, like wind machines and all that stuff.
Heavy rain.
Heavy rain. Storms. And then sunshine. Whee!
Yeah. That wouldn't actually be too bad. It'd just be really painful for her to rehearse.
I know, right?
Now we're going to do it again with more rain. Hail this time. No.
No.
Okay, last run through. We're going to try it with the tornado machine. Oh my god.
That's why I'm snorting. Okay, so we're still waiting for her, actually, SuRie, to set this up. Wow, just saw a video from...
Oh, we're going.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. Are you on? Good.
Oh my god, love you too, Lepitre. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you. I gotta focus on the performance, but... No,
Can you describe it, because I want to take it in.
Okay, so she's standing in front of those squares, those diamond-shaped things. The lights go like around her like this. It's long. It has like several of those squarey-looking things behind her. She's standing out in between them, actually. like 4 or 5 behind her, and then another 3 or 4 in front of her. That's a big prop that they're using, yeah. The mixing isn't good right now. The lights are now all white and purple. And she's on a stage by herself, I think. Yeah, it's just her. I didn't see what really happened. So there's just a lot of effects that these squares are doing, like lines going around her. It looks like a tunnel, basically, that she's in. I think she walked forward now. They're no longer. It's just still between them. There's only one in front of her, and the rest are all behind her. There are like several of them. The stage is completely dark except for those squares, with a little like flashing. Why? Oh, she's at Storms.
Yeah. She's walked out of it now.
Yeah, she's now in front of the stage. That's a long ass prop. I was expecting more lighting for this performance. It's a fairly dark staging. Lots of purple. Ooh. Some camera issues there. Now we see her. Now she's walking back into her little prop thing. That was this little walkway in between. I see it now. So it's on top of a platform, basically, those things. Okay, Sean, you are the Brits. Use your sarcasm, use your objectivity.
Well, I'm not going to do sarcasm because they will hate me for that, but it was okay. Nothing special, really, I have to say, unfortunately.
Sorry.
There's not really a lot. I know there's not really a lot you can do with the performance. It's it's interesting. I like the lights. I like that they swirl around it, but it's just, I don't know. It's just
the mixing.
flat.
The vocals weren't great though.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not about. I know she's a good performer.
No,
so
it's not her voice.
I'm
but
not worried about the vocals.
It's the mixing though was not good.
Yeah.
It was really off.
There's some really nice shots, but it's just on the whole, it's just a bit flat. It's the BBC. They'll throw like pyros and stuff at it.
I was going to say there will probably more because right now, to me, it feels too dark for the song.
Yeah, you described what it looked like, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much best, but doing it if you want to maybe.
Well, no, if you've described it, it's fine. It's just
Yeah, it's just it feels so dark to me the entire one. The song is not a dark song.
There's some camera issues that they need to work out. So once they've sorted that, it'd be better. But it's just, I don't know. It's nowhere near as like same quality as Lucy last year.
No, it doesn't have that wow moment.
No. Yeah.
It's like, yes, we brought a really big prop with us, and look what we can do, kind of.
But they don't really use it that much.
It's fine. It comes
do something really.
It doesn't add as much depth as I think they thought it would.
No.
Maybe. Because there's that
Well,
long
they've bought
row.
it now.
Huh?
They've bought it now.
Yeah, they're stuck with it. So it's just really long, and it doesn't fill the stage as much as you would think it would, actually.
No.
Because of the side.
I almost think that the Graham Norton staging, having a look at that, probably would have been better.
I like the Graham Norton stage better as well, yeah. And I'm really not trying to put a negative, but
No.
I guess I don't know. So maybe I need to watch it again to really get into it.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'm not like overly
Yeah, I'm not
thrilled.
jumping off my chair either. It's not a Lucy Jones moment. And it's not fair to compare because Lucy Jones was...
That was special, but
yes.
Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting, really. It's not disappointing because it's not terrible.
I was hoping for
But it's just I was hoping for something like to, really make it stand out.
Definitely more light.
More
what
energy.
More energy, because it's very low energy to me due to the darkness that it brings. It's just.
Yeah.
I don't expect him to dance around because it's not a dancey song per se.
No.
Because it's like that mid-tempo, it's not slow enough to be a ballad, but it's not an upbeat song to dance to. It kind of falls into an awkward place where you have to deal with what you can. But yeah, and I'm sorry, all the if there are any Brits in there that were hoping for more or think we're too harsh. But I don't think people would go crazy over this. I just don't see people go crazy over this.
British people won't complain.
They won't complain?
If we're harsh.
Oh, okay.
Very self-deprecating as a nation anyway, so.
SuRie needs the audience that will set it all right. At every pre-show, she has been a crowd favorite. Once the shot of the audience waving along, it will fly. Maybe.
I think we were always going to struggle with this song anyway. She's a great performer, but the song's just not good enough.
Yeah.
It's just too generic.
It's too generic. That's my thing.
I'd love her back with a better song.
Yeah.
Something really good.
Yes. Yes, I completely agree.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lucy 2017. Just give me your hand and hold on. Together we'll dance through the storm. And then this year we can hold our hands together through the storm. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. UK 2018 equals Germany 2017. Germany 2017 didn't even have any props, really, did they? I don't remember what they had on stage.
Average.
Did they? Did Germany have any props on stage last year?
No.
No, I don't think so, right? So that's.
They had the beehive thing.
They had the beehive thing, but that was it. That was it. So
it's about as flat as that staging was, though, I would say, which obviously isn't good news.
Isn't good news because, but except you do have a prop, but it doesn't add, I think, what they were hoping for, But keep in mind, this is the first rehearsal. Maybe they bring it up a little. Maybe there will be more lighting. Maybe there will be more flashing. I don't know. That's at least our impression. Okay, if you have any questions about the UK staging or anything you want us to answer, let us know. Right now they're just reviewing the show and she's going to rehearse again in a few minutes. When are the Big Fives going to draw their halves in the grand final? We cannot confirm that. Usually it's during one of the press conferences, but they've done it before.
It might be today.
Usually it's the second dress, I think. It's usually the second one. Or it could be sometimes at the red carpet. It happened there as well.
Yeah. Why did you start AC United? Money, fame?
Hobby, who was singing in the background? It's a long story, but it really just started because I was kind of pulled into it in certain degrees. I just kind of tried to keep a forum alive, and then it just kind of evolved from there. Yes. So no, I wasn't really going for it.
How did you decide to start the news side of it though? News side of it.
Because when I decided that I wanted to go to Eurovision once, and in order to get that, you have to do the news.
Okay. So it's created to get accreditation, basically.
Ish. Well, I didn't even know it was, in a sense, yeah. I wasn't even thinking of accreditation at that point. I just wanted to go. And I talked to the OGE, and they said, "Let's work on this together." I'm like, I didn't even get all the ins and outs with that.
Right,
It was. I didn't realize all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So, and then it just. And no, it's fame. Like, yeah, I'm super famous.
Yeah.
Let me check my Wikipedia entry real quick. The first few years we didn't even do live streams. It just started 4 years ago. I don't remember. 3 years ago, I think. It's just something people enjoy. Germany was supposed to have pyros last year, Aaron Bigward said. Aaron, they did have them, and then they decided not to. They decided against it. I saw the rehearsals with the pyros, and I was like, oh, this looks way better.
Yeah.
And then they're like, nah, we don't need that. This song alone is good enough.
Well. We're going to get a couple more run-throughs of the UK.
Okay, so what do judges score the semis? Do they have a list of requirements to vote on, or what does it work?
I think they're given pointers, but
they
I
give
think
them
it's
points
based
that
on
they're
what they wanna
supposed
do.
to follow, but they don't have to like check marks or anything. Like
No.
check good voice check, you know. I don't know. They give them those points, and they're supposed to go by them, whether or not they're going to do that.
Right, we're going to see what the UK again.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to change anything. A little bit of smoke now. One big light behind her, almost like a full moon.
She connects with the camera well.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot.
There's some nice shots here. The smoke
It
definitely
starts
adds
off really well. Oh, the smoke does help it.
Yeah, the smoke helps a lot.
Because it hides the platform as well.
Yes, it fills it up. Because it feels pretty random having that stupid. Her voice is covered up too much, though, in the chorus. You know, you don't hear her vocals much.
Yeah.
She sounds like a backup singer.
I don't like that they're not complete squares either.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not complete. Like the
me a
upper
little bit.
corner isn't there. Like they're almost squares, but the one corner got cut off.
I can barely really hear this.
Hmm?
I can barely really hear it properly.
Yeah. It's not really loud. So now she's walking out of the square thingy thing. There's a weird little spin there that she did. You saw a cameraman running behind her. That was funny. This is horrible.
I don't know why you do a shot from behind.
And she doesn't even turn around. You just saw her microphone peek.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she was supposed to turn around and she didn't? Now she's getting a little active, like wandering around.
That's a nice shot.
That last shot
That
was
was better.
Just a little
It's
too
better,
late.
but yeah.
It's better. They add a little bit more. Like this, the fog effect, the smoke
Yeah.
fills up the stage, which was desperately needed without making it look too random.
They need it there the whole song though, because it fades away and then it's just.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And then bunch of camera shots mishaps that needs to get fixed. I wish I would crank up her voice, especially during the chorus, because she has a good voice. So why not take advantage of that? She really sounds like it's a she's a backup singer with the rest of them.
It starts off well and it finishes well, but they run out of ideas in the middle. It starts off well.
It starts
finishes
off well.
but then they run out of ideas in the middle. They don't know where to take it. So
Estonia will win. I think Bulgaria will win this year. I don't know why, but I have.
So yeah.
I don't why Bulgaria.
Yeah, I'm not jumping out of my shell for this one, unfortunately, but maybe it's just us. Maybe some other websites are like, yay!
yeah, possibly.
Possibly, but
I know.
it's really, again, nothing against her, because she's great, and she's like one of
She's
the
a brilliant
persons.
ambassador for the UK. Yeah,
Yes.
but unfortunately, it's not the Eurovision ambassador contest. So
I
you can't
know.
exactly
It's not
do
the
that.
Miss Congeniality contest
We'd
either.
have won it 2 years in a row, you know.
Yeah.
but,
They're like
yeah.
6 hours by bus.
Lucy was great too. Like they were all, you know, you usually pick like really,
Joe and Jake were really
they're
nice
very
as well,
nice guys as well. Like you pick nice people. You know?
Where's my IP band in the EC United Forum? It's literally my first time going to it.
Come again?
Asa Smartful at the top.
Why is my? I don't know.
It's just 1 hour, but it's super expensive.
Maybe somebody else has a similar IP, and then that
banned.
person was banned. Send me an email to Matt at ESC United, and I will check that out. Because that shouldn't be the case. There must have been something else going on.
Yeah.
The thing is, you can go there.
Oh, contact me in the forum. Oh, wait. Yeah, send me an email at matt at escunited.com, and I'll look into that.
Yeah, Billy liked it. He's very happy with the performance.
Yeah,
from the
he's
UK.
happy.
Yeah.
But he's been happy all afternoon. He just need to get some sleep. Okay, let's see.
Right, the Spaniards have woken up by the looks of it.
What did the staging look like? Can you describe SuRie stage? We just did actually. It's so embarrassing as a Brit. I wouldn't go as far as saying embarrassing. No. Anything like Lucy Shell? Nothing like Lucy Shell either. So I think we're kind of in between there.
Yeah.
She just has this really long prop that's like looks like not diamonds, but this square that's kind of like this. And it's open at the top though, and there are lights. You know, they're all light up. It's flashing with the backdrop lights or whatever you want to call it. And they add smoke effects, and she stands in the center of her prop thing, surrounded by those lights, singing, and then she just walks out at some point, and that's it. Oh gosh, that's it.
Yeah.
It really seems as if we're relying on the prop too much
To carry it, yeah.
Yeah. I really think that this performance, as you said, Graham Norton was way more flashy and fun, brighter colors, and it more accentuates the song. The song is just lighter, brighter lights, and it's once it
Really
kicks in-
dark for such a
Yeah,
positive
exactly.
song.
It's very dark, especially with so many using similar colors. I mean, it's very purpley.
Yeah.
It worries me. Could you show us your view of the press room without the screen? Of course, it's difficult because the screen is the only thing that's...
Well, try and do it a little bit.
yeah, I'll show you. But there's another screen back
Yeah.
there. As I was saying.
Just we'll do it very quickly. So
Okay.
yeah, this is the press centre. Another screen, and then through there, those doors, there's another bit of the press centre, and then through that bit there, that's like the entrance. So that's the fan bit,
Yep.
and then oh
That's our team.
god, and then I'll
It's not easy.
back to us. Yeah. Woo, that was fun.
We're in the corner.
Yeah. That's me in the corner.
That's
yeah,
me in the spot.
Just cut me out, it's fine.
Yeah, sorry. So there you have it.
Hola España, ¿qué tal?
So, just in case you're just joining, this is the UK rehearsing. They rehearsed twice. They got at least one more time, possibly two more times. But maybe they took too much time with the prop, so they're going to get to go 3 times.
Perhaps,
and then we're
probably
moving on to Spain. And you treated out already, Spain?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we have to wait and see if there's going to be anything else. Pringles again.
I'm hoping OJ Spain improved my post. Hey, Spanish people, if you want people to follow this stream, just tell your friends
Yes.
and get them here.
Get them here.
'Cause I know you guys are very passionate about Eurovision.
Which is a good thing. We're passionate about it.
España. España. Suggest everyone waits to see the video of UK staging because it actually ain't that bad. I just saw the Instagram video for it. But we saw it on screen.
Yeah.
So we're in an okay position to judge, I would say.
Yeah. I'm saying it's that. No one said it's that bad. Didn't we say it was horrible?
No.
Well,
it's
I
just,
think it is.
it's just basic. And,
It's just very basic.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it really adds a whole lot.
yeah. It's not that the UK are trying to repeat the success of a prop, but we always have a prop. We always have some kind of staging. It's hit and miss whether it's good or not.
Yep. basically. Do you think the UK are? Oh, we had that already. And as said, this is just our opinion. You may actually think it's great. I just really don't think it works on stage, on camera as well.
Yeah. Could the UK's audio be quiet because they've turned up the crowd's mics? Maybe. Let's see why not.
Is there any known Turkish except Efe? Yes, our friend Ahmed arrived, so they're probably chatting in Turkish right now. Okay.
I'm not sure where he is, actually.
So, any questions about UK or Spain, let us know. I hope Alfred and Amaia don't kiss and act like they did the only people in the arena. It's so cringy. I said make it less intimate like that. You can still be intimate to a certain degree.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like the national final.
Yeah, me neither.
Because it was so...
It was a little much.
Yeah. It's mucho más.
Why do you think Portugal only did 2 runs instead of 3? I think we didn't see it all. That would be my guess. They probably turned off the screen not in time. Or Portugal decided, you know what, we can come back later tonight and let's just get back on track and we're going to get a short rehearsal.
No, I think it was like, now we're done.
Could be. Because they could come back later at night because right now we have to stay on track and we're already behind schedule.
Yeah, maybe. Spain haven't performed yet, so don't worry.
No, Spain is next. So all the Spanish fans in here, relax, don't do it when you want to go do it. They will be next. And we'll keep in mind, please don't tell us to be quiet during the performance because that's not going to happen. We're not going to talk the entire time, but we'll have to talk and let you know what's going to be on screen.
And then we can be quieter on the second run through, so, you know, have patience.
Have patience.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yes. Exactly. And keep in mind, the Big Five will rehearse again on Sunday for the second time. We will be back for that, so hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when we're live.
Yeah.
So
when we're alive.
When we are live.
Oh.
What do you think was it?
When we're live. When we're alive.
When we're alive. Yeah. No, when we're live. We're still alive, I think. Okay, here we go, folks.
Still UK, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is where they add like 1 million different pyros.
Yeah. I know how pyros would work here, but hey.
Do you like this song?
I'm a fan of this song. But I'm going to be honest with you. It is something that I would listen at home, but on stage. Yeah, it never happened.
I'm the guy who suggested Justice for Valentina sign on Twitter. I can't believe they actually did it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant. Camera angles are better now as well. Steadily improving.
Yeah, baby steps.
It is the first rehearsal after all. It could be, much better. It's just the concept doesn't really lend itself to being like a...
It's a little lighter maybe now.
Yeah.
That is white.
I don't know why she spins there though.
Yeah.
And that's not sarcasm. I don't know why she actually does spin. I don't know why she does
Like
that.
there's like one spin there, but that's it.
Yeah.
They're not fixing this camera angle.
They probably want the crowd.
Oh, but it's still not a good shot, the angle though, because you see her microphone pack. And maybe they'll hide that later. Oh, there's fireworks. Pyros. You could barely see them though.
And they're gone now.
They're gone now. Okay, that could be fixed though. That may not be a.
At least the fog's on stage the whole time now.
Yes.
They're obviously watching.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the UK. They had a little bit of a sparkler, didn't they?
What?
At the big note, they had sparklers come up, but
Yes,
you couldn't
and
really see
sparkles.
them because they went away straight away.
Yes. There's definitely a good amount of camera work that needs to be fixed there.
Yeah.
They're packing up right now, that thing. Good luck getting that pushed down quickly. I guess not as difficult as the other one.
They're all wobbly as well.
Yeah. It's not as difficult as SuRie's. Not SuRie's, Lucy
Lucy's.
Jones. Yeah.
But that was only 2 pieces, whereas this is like 5 or 6.
Yeah. That means it's time for España. Spain. ¿Cómo estás, everyone? So Amaya and Alfred will perform next.
Yeah.
They'll have 30 minutes to do so, and yeah, we'll tell you what's happening on stage, how it looks. I know it's not your kind of song, but it's my kind
Not
of song.
particularly.
So you have a fan and not really
You've
a
just
fan.
outed me to the Spanish fans, by the way, so thank you for that.
Oh, I'm so
They
sorry.
won't like me now.
Well, you can like me though, because I like the song. It's really high in my
Character
ranking.
assassination right there.
That's why I'm so rooting for that.
This is when I noticed that like all 6 pre-qualified, because I'm like, it's making me tired. All 6 of these like pre-qualifiers are quite slow songs, really. This is the most upbeat, and it's not that upbeat.
You're right, actually.
They're all quite slow.
They're quite slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Germany, France, Italy,
Spain,
Spain,
UK, Portugal.
UK, Portugal, yeah.
I don't know, I've only just noticed that.
I wasn't really, yeah. I
Maybe
never,
Spain should have sent them out though. Just a bit of reggaeton, just make it different. What did you think of the UK in 2014? I was kind of quietly confident we'd do quite well in 2014. I was rather disappointed. I thought the staging was quite good. Well, I mean, you were there, so
Yeah.
you did all the press stuff. But I thought we'd do quite well. I liked the staging in 2014. I thought the bit with the lanterns at the end where they went up. I really liked that.
yeah.
I was quite pleased with that. But
That was because I was never connecting with the song anyway, so I was not surprised by the result, to be
Yeah.
honest. But hey, that was my personal opinion. It's
yeah.
all right. So let's get ready. We don't see anything right now except for still SuRie's performance. They are forwarding and rewinding it right now.
Yeah.
So that's all we see. And in just a couple of minutes, it will be Alfred and Amaya hopefully impressing us. I'm really, really hoping the staging is good. I don't necessarily think they have to go all out anyway. It's not that kind of song where you have to go too crazy, as long as you don't go too touchy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. And then after Spain, it's Germany's turn. Then we take a quick break, and then Italy and France.
Someone's asked what's your favourite football club? Do you follow sports?
Not anymore. I used to watch but now.
But that'd be soccer anyway. For you.
Yeah, right. And they really play soccer.
Is it getting more popular in America?
Only during World Cup time when we're in it. And since we're not in the next one,
Yeah.
that ain't it. I watch it. I watch the World Cup. That's about it.
Yeah. That's how I got into football, the World Cup. But my team's Derby County anyway. Not that anyone will have heard of them.
But my team in Germany when I was younger was VfL Wolfsburg. It's a smaller team. But the one
I've never heard of them.
Wolfsburg. It's the one where Volkswagen.
Oh,
comes from.
Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg.
Oh, I've heard of Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's because you said it all Germanly.
Wolfsburg.
I didn't. Yeah. Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg.
Are they still in the Bundesliga?
I think so.
Or did they get relegated?
I don't think so. They have no. I could be wrong.
That's what I don't like about American sports, is there's no promotion and relegation.
It sucks.
So it's
I
just
don't
kind of
want.
like you could be a terrible, terrible team, but you'll still
Yeah.
do the exact same thing next season.
I'm completely Americanized in any shape or form, right? But
Yeah.
I've never gotten into American sports. I don't get football. I mean, American football. I don't get
No,
basketball.
I've been to a few
either.
I've been to a few NFL games.
Really?
At Wembley in London, yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars.
I went
Jaguars.
to one football game in my life.
Yeah.
Baseball, I'm not into it either. So nope.
That's just rounders, isn't it? Basically.
All right, folks. We're still patiently or impatiently waiting for Spain to take the stage. So, what?
Spain just need a bed for staging because you know they're going to do it. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, that tickled me.
I thought it would be funny if they just.
I hope it's not that now.
I hope they're gonna have a trampoline or something like that on stage.
Oh yeah, there's
Or
the
cannons.
Spanish live stream.
There is.
Oh, I wonder how many people are in that. There's
Well, I'm
Eurovision
sure
Spain,
a lot
isn't
more
there?
because it's speaking in Spain. Yeah. That's where they are.
Where are they? Oh my god, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, it's their thing, so
Yeah, that's their thing.
yeah. With the English stream, so. Oh, Cologne got relegated.
What?
Cologne
Yeah. What about
football
it?
team got relegated instead of Wolfsburg,
Oh yeah, Wolfsburg's still in it.
I think.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, Wolfsburg are 2 points from 16th, so they need to start winning games or they'll get
Oh
relegated.
really? Oh no! Help him! Like I don't care really. I don't watch it anymore.
Swansea City FC up the irons.
What's your favorite Spanish entries from recent years? Say yay, yay, yay.
Yeah, Beret was good.
Beret was good. That one
I liked
enjoyed.
Quédate Conmigo as well. That was good.
That was in 2012.
2012,
Right? Yeah, that
yeah.
one was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go that far back already. I'm still going through the list right now.
I
But
liked,
yeah.
is it Danash? I like them as well.
I love you, me.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I liked it back then, but it didn't age well. Let's put it that way.
Hey, hey.
Oh, there they are holding hands. But that's the
Oh, it's the stand-ins.
yeah. Unless
They've got the lyrics and they've got it in Spanish and it just says vocalizes for ages.
unless Alfred grew his hair.
Send me more pictures.
Storms.
This is cool when we get to see this though, because they're editing the names of the camera
What?
angles.
What?
So they just changed it from wide to tight.
It's fun to watch this. That we can see the screen, like where they type in
Yeah, the
certain.
technical screen with all the camera angles.
Yes.
That,
And
you know,
it's-
obviously they have to sequence. Tight stage, zoom in, defocus. There's so much work that goes into Eurovision you
Yes.
just don't think about.
I'm glad I don't have to.
Oh, hang on, what does that say there? Shooting star. Is that a visualization?
Did it say shooting star? Are we gonna get a shooting star on stage? On screen? Or like, it's probably an effect on the screen maybe, huh? So we don't know, on that screen, like on the instructions it said shooting star.
Oh!
Oh, it's like this, oh. See if you see any other words and clues. Yeah, we see this. Oh, that we saw Amaya for like 2 hot seconds. Even for less than 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, at least this can't be worse than Spain last year.
It couldn't be worse
That
as I
was just
tried.
atrocious.
That was atrocious. And I was still mad because I really liked the 2 songs in the national final. And then I was sending that.
I liked Ouch, that was good.
That was
would've
just my
been
favorite.
best, yeah.
That was my favorite.
Even though that was a bit ridiculous as well.
It was. I mean, it's difficult to sing ouch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ouch.
ouch.
Ouch. Oh, Spain. Could you imagine, like, how much the internet would just shut down if Spain actually won Eurovision?
Oh god,
Like,
that would make it a national holiday.
Yeah, they'd like, the whole country would just be like...
But I think it's wonderful if you think about it, because they haven't won in like 50 years.
Yeah.
And I'm not just making that up, it's been 50 years.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
1969.
my god, yeah.
That would be a national holiday.
See,
But there's still fans.
If there's any Brits watching, see, 20 years isn't bad now, is it?
Yeah.
21.
compared to that.
Yeah.
But
That's not
they're
too
still passionate about it, even after all that time. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, they don't need a win to be passionate, so got to give them credit where it's due.
I mean, on average, you should probably win Eurovision every 43 years anyway. So
At this point, the way with
if
the
it was fair and
yeah.
everyone, you know,
Yeah, well, fair, you know what I mean.
unless you're Sweden.
And that's just been then every 3 years.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to get the first Spanish run through now then.
All right, here we go. Lots of a little purpley. They're apart, like on the other side, separate side of the stage. He's wearing a brownish kind of suit.
Maroon. Yeah.
Is it maroon?
Yeah.
It's maroon brown.
Suits him actually.
She's on the other side of the stage wearing a white dress. Because he's slowly walking towards her, and now she's doing the same thing. But they're still slowly walking towards one another. Closer and closer. The camera is shaking. They're turning around, like spinning around them. He has the glittery stuff on his jacket as well.
Oh no, I'm not a fan of that.
The jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, the camera angle. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Cameraman
they're holding
doesn't-
hands.
Cameraman doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. They're kind of grabbing hands like this. Now they're spinning around again. Now they're getting closer. He's slowly grabbing her by her hip. Her waist, I should say. And smiling at each other. So it's very lovey-dovey. Holding hands again. The camera just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. No, it's... No, the camera's all the way in back of the stage while they're standing in front of
Now
it.
they're singing to the cameras in the audience.
Yeah. But they're no longer holding hands. They're standing next to one another. The lights is really dark, you know, some golden
You need
lights.
to tell us if they kiss in the end so I can vomit.
Yeah.
Air we breathe. Where are the Spanish fans? It's only so.
No, she's walking away and he's following her a little bit and then she turns around. It's simpler than I thought, the staging. No shooting star yet. If we get one.
That's nice.
Yeah, now they're really close, holding hands. The advantage that there aren't many duets, so that's gonna have its place.
Imagine Italy had the exact same style.
She puts her hand on his shoulder, and they're getting closer and closer. But the last shot is some of them really far out, just in the lights. Nose pressing against one another, foreheads pressing. Oh, and no. They will kiss. They're totally gonna kiss.
Just human emotion just makes me feel sick.
I know, right? So anyway, that's what's happening. There are no special effects, anything you're seeing, anything on screen. It's really just them walking around on stage, starting out on the other side of the stage and slowly walking towards one another. And then they stop at some point, but then they get even closer. Then they grab each other's hand. and then I think he stands behind her, putting his hand on her waist like this around, and she's holding his hand at the same time. Then I walk away a little bit, like standing one to one another, and then I just keep walking around, kind of.
Now we're getting SuRie again.
Yeah, there's SuRie again. Hi. She's like, I'm not done yet. Spain won't last forever. So anyway, they keep walking around. So that's basically, then the lighting is fairly darkish, goldeny kind of look, very classy. She's wearing white, as said, and he's wearing a maroon/brown, it's hard to say, suit. White shirt. So let me know if you have any questions about the Spanish performance that we haven't answered yet, because there's a lot going on. Why are you guys obsessed with special effects? We're not obsessed, we're just pointing out the obvious. I'm not saying it needs special effects.
You people are my people.
So, any questions about the Spanish staging? The UK staging was alright, someone. You can rewind the live stream if you want to get our comments. That can definitely be done.
Yeah. It's just very simple, but it is nice. It's effective.
I don't need a whole lot of shenanigans.
Luckily, it's not as intimate as the national final.
Yeah,
so
it's less
better.
intimate. They still get it in,
Oh my God. Oh, why did you say that? Oh my God, why did you say that?
like that. I meant it in a way.
Oh God, okay, professional.
I meant it,
Professional.
We're going to be professional again. I meant it in a way where they get the message across that they, that they're in love. I can't get it out.
Oh, I'm crying.
Man.
Come on.
Okay, back to normal. Sorry, I'm crying. They're still getting the message across.
Okay.
They still get the message across. That they're in love. That's what I'm was trying to say, and without being too lovey-dovey about it. I mean, it is. Some people maybe even think that's too much, but to me, this is acceptable. They don't use the bridges or catwalk. Someone is asking, "Shut up," and
What's so funny, Sean?
don't say it. So.
Oh my God.
For yourself.
No, I don't want to say it again because then we're cracking up again. Yeah.
Tell we're tired.
Okay. Yes.
We're tired.
Okay. So anyway, but no, I'm sure they add like a tiny here and there. It's sweet. It's if you're into the song, you will like it. If you're not into the song, it'll not win you over, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, if you're gonna like the song, then you're gonna like the stage. But if you don't like the song,
You will not gonna. It's not gonna be like, no, I love
it's
it.
not gonna change any people. I know people aren't gonna have opinions of it when they're watching it, but people aren't gonna change their.
Yes.
It's not gonna make people who wouldn't like this type of song like it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely right.
yeah.
Okay, so no props or special effects in the Spanish performance. So are there solely on emotion and the kiss? Yes, I think that's basically it. I mean, there is a little bit walking around, the holding hands, kind of, not cuddling, but Alfred holding Amaia, and it's on. She turns away for a second. He walks after her, and then she turns around and sings sweetly to him. So it's all about that. And at the very end, their foreheads and their noses kind of touch. How you kind of
Their
lean one.
foreheads touch. It's a way of, that's how you describe it. It just sounds funny. Their foreheads touch. What colour are the lights? Do they use the Portland P1s? Now you're talking a language I don't understand.
What?
question there. How did Purpura?
I'm sorry. What color are the lights? Do they use what? What question? Sorry.
Do they use the Portman P1s?
What's a Portman P1?
Exactly, I don't know. Well, they're gold and white, off-white lighting.
Yes. Cyprus is now 5th in the odds. Do you think she can win? Or juries won't let our queen win? I don't know. I don't know if it's just going to be enough for the televotes even, but I can see Cyprus's best results since 2004. There's so much competition though, so I don't know. So no flying for the Spaniards. No one's come flying in now on a harness like down from the ceiling or anything. Catapulted in. Well, that's true. A kiss has worked before. In Denmark, 1957, became 3rd with the longest one in history of the contest, I guess. But that was, 60 years ago?
Yeah.
Slightly, it's been a little while.
Was there one last year?
A kiss? Between whom? The last kiss?
Oh, Naviband.
It's a kiss?
Yeah, I remember now.
Okay.
And obviously Romania at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my opinion of Cyprus. It's good. It wasn't a song I really paid attention to before Eurovision, but the performance is really good. It's
when I listen to the
really
song,
energetic.
it doesn't scream Sean to me, you know.
No, it's
so-
not my type of
yeah.
song, but I can enjoy a performance and not necessarily think that the song is something I would listen to separately. But it's one of those performances where it does improve the song for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, much improved from the rehearsal.
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking. I can't even. Okay, yeah. Can you see Estonia winning almost 2nd in the odds? Absolutely.
I could see it potentially.
It's a potential. I said, I pointed out 18 times. I'm still
But then if Ilvalo didn't win.
worried. That's Ilvalo work. I'm always worried about the juries on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm also saying that the juries will never vote for something, and it is different than Ilvalo. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, next question. Why don't you guys...
Come on now.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm the boss here, yeah, I don't do that kind of stuff. You have watched all second rehearsals by first semifinals. I'm waiting for your 10 qualifiers. If not now, maybe in a video. Thanks for everything. We will. We haven't. What we wanted to do, because we feel as we need to see the whole flow. We haven't seen all of them yet, by the way. Semifinal 2 is still rehearsing. We want to see the whole flow of the show, so we want to watch the first dress rehearsal at least before we make a prediction.
Yeah.
So that is what's really important to us. Is Spain done, and do you like Portugal stage? Spain is not done yet. They get to at least perform 2 more times. The first time they rehearse, after that they're going to rewatch the entire staging and then make some changes. So it usually takes like 5 minutes or so before they go back on stage. And the Portugal stage was great. Very effective, very
Simple,
but yet so effective. Okay.
Gonna get another run through of Spain now.
Okay, here is Spain. Again.
Someone shushing people.
It says again, full performance available on Eurovision.tv. It's already testing out the graphics. It's a blue bar, and then I said they were setting on the different sides of the stage. Amaya made a funny face when she was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was not like that, but she was like, "Okay."
How's Billy feeling today?
Schulte.
He's good.
Okay, Lem is saying, why isn't France in your title? So the reason why it's not in the title is because France will rehearse after the break. So what we'll do, we have another link already on our website. So we'll switch live streams. We're going to archive this one, and after the break, Italy and France will rehearse. So we're going to open another live stream, and that one will have the name in it. So no worries. What do you guys consider the best winner of all time? Impossible. Impossible. I can maybe,
Best winner of all time. Oh my god.
maybe I could narrow it down by decade. Even then, would be difficult enough. But I can't. You cannot compare Italy 1964 with Portugal. I mean, that would be closer, like Wild Dances. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen.
Well, since I've been following it, which is 2007, probably Fairy Tale.
Fairy Tale.
Oh, actually, no. I mean, I know further back than that. Hang on, let's have a look.
Okay, now we're seeing the performance again. Yeah, that's glittery stuff on Alfred's suit looks kind of weird, but hey, it comes down.
Oh
to
no,
personal
Hard Rock
taste.
Hallelujah. What am I talking about? Of course. That'll be my favourite winner.
So it's pretty dark right now. This stage, you can only see half of their faces, basically. It's too dark, actually, almost. You can't even see their faces.
Cut music.
So as they're walking slowly towards one another, the camera keeps panning and circling around them a lot. Not like a lot of cuts. What was he pointing at?
I don't want to say. He was trying to get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy is gay. Hose on hose.
The lighting is pretty though here. It's very
Very simple.
simple, also very intimate. So far, I'm not really turned off by too much lovey-doveyness. No, they're kind of walking circles together, like around each other almost. No, they're close to one another, holding hands. That's going to be a something. That's going to be a shooting star something, as you said. It was
I
really
think
dark.
so, yeah. It's actually less cringy than last time as well.
Yes. That's it. Okay. It seems like there was like almost like a blurry effect at the end where it looked like they were kissing, but you couldn't really tell because it was too blurry. I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Maybe.
So yeah, so no major like effects, props here. That's, you know, the song doesn't need that obviously. It's all about them being in love. And whether or not that's going to be resonating with the European public, that we'll find out next week, right? There still could be, like we saw the word shooting star on the screen, whether or not that they're really going to use that remains to be seen. But there was this shot where they're like somewhere further down the screen and there was lots of black above them.
Yeah, so
you know,
probably going to be
darkness.
like
There's going to be something going to fly across the screen, would be our guess right now. Does Billy ever get a restroom break? What about me? I never get a restroom break. So I have these bottles here. Do you think the final running order will ultimately decide the contenders for the win since the field is so open? I don't know. Keep in mind, both songs like Conchita Wurst, Mans del Malo,
it doesn't
Salvador
really-
all came from the first half.
It doesn't really matter anymore, the running order.
Only
if
thing
it's
what
going
we
to win,
know
it's going
is
to win.
whoever won the semis and ends up in the first half of the show will get a later running order in the...
For all those asking, Billy is the fire extinguisher behind. Apparently he's gay and the top.
Oh no, he's a top. Okay, so that's all.
I didn't know that.
A Slovenian fake era would work 100% in this song. That would be kind of cool. Siento. Okay, everyone sing along. Siento. Is the piano on stage? And if no piano, do you like to see? There is no piano on stage, and I don't think there is a need for a piano on this one.
No.
Personally, I'm never a big fan of playing the piano then getting up like a minute later from it anyway. Because
Yeah, and it's still playing.
You're still playing.
Yeah.
Like you're totally killing the
No, they
illusion.
could have someone else playing the piano though, couldn't they?
Yeah, but it's also kind of weird, like somebody else taking over. Yeah, I
Like
mean,
the
somebody
Spanish
else could play
version
this.
of Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
That would be fine, I guess. But I don't think it needs it because it's really just you should supposed to focus on the two singers that are in love. So no, I don't miss a. Do you miss your cats? I do. I was thinking about them last night actually, but mostly because I hope they have enough food. I'm always thinking because if they don't have enough food, then I start throwing up, and I don't want to
Yeah.
have that mess. But I have friends come by all the time, so and family. Can someone tell me who is Billy? This is Billy. Billy the fire extinguisher. He's our best friend and co-host. And basically the star of the show. So, in case you just joined, we have had several direct qualifiers / Big Five rehearse. Portugal, very short, just 2 run-throughs. We're like, we're done, goodbye. And then we had the UK. Now it's Spain's turn. They get to go at least one more time, possibly twice. And then it's Germany's turn. My home country.
Yeah.
Can changes be made during dress rehearsals, or was that it? Dress rehearsals, usually then it's done. Once you do the dress rehearsals, it's all...
Can't really make a change.
Yeah, you
unless I
can't
think
make a
you
change
get
because it's already the
special-
whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what they're testing at that point, you know, so you cannot... Because then they would have to start over with the dress rehearsals.
Yeah.
Could there be minor things? Maybe, but it must be very insignificant. I don't have an official answer on that. Billy's so silent, can't he speak? What's his favorite? He whispers stuff into our ears, but we know what his favorite is.
Can't say that about. Try that. Says he likes you.
Oh, that's what it was. I know, but but his favorite
Cyprus
song
is his
Cyprus, Fuego, da. So let's wait for. I'm hoping though, if they're going to use that effect that we're assuming is
Sorry,
going to do.
I've just noticed that what I've noticed the last couple of days is that people are getting like more and more sunburnt as they come in.
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
true,
people are
right?
getting
People
more and
trying
more
to get.
tanned, yeah.
Well, especially the people who usually don't get a lot of sun, right?
Yeah.
Because I live in a place where we have a lot of sun.
I've not been. Look, this is. I can't really see. There's nothing.
Your pale British skin.
Yeah, well, actually, I've tanned a little bit, but I've only been out in the sun for like an hour, so it's probably right.
Yeah.
Red carpet, I'm going to be there for a while. And it's
Make
gonna be
sure you put on
25
some sunblock.
It's going to be
though.
25 degrees, so I need to buy some.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure they sell it in Portugal.
Yeah. Which of the big 5 vote in each semi? It's on Wikipedia. I don't know by heart. I know Germany what's in
Portugal,
semi 2.
Spain, and the United Kingdom in the first one, and Germany, France, and Italy in the second.
Oh, you know by heart. Good
Yeah.
job.
Oh la la. I'm shopping.
So, in case you're wondering, we were looking once again just at the clip of the performance being rewinded and forwarded over and over again.
What's the weather like there? I think it said it was 22 degrees and sunshine. So, pretty good.
If you had to predict the top 3, what would it be? Jesus. We
Whoa.
get these questions all the time. I don't know. There are a bunch of contenders.
No, can't even say yet because we've not seen
I
everyone.
can. I would really have to sit down and write it out. Because what I usually do is put a list how the juries may vote,
Yeah.
how the televoters
We'll
may
probably
vote,
do a
and then
video
combine
for
it. Yeah, we will. We absolutely will. What state do you live in, Matt? I live in California. I live in Southern California, near Los Angeles.
David Moore says, I think the guy in black. Wait, which guy in black? We're both wearing black.
You are probably
The guy in black and white. Oh, black and white. It's just a gambler and hypes up his own bets, i.e. Cyprus. I haven't bet on Cyprus this year, actually. I've not even mentioned the country that I have put a bet on yet. See if you can guess which one it is. To finish top 4, not win.
So, yep. I think, are they getting ready? Nope, it's just a still. Storm came here in Slovenia when SuRie was rehearsing. Oh, wow. Good timing, huh? Good timing. Oh, remember, I'm not sure if there are any Germans in here, but I do see the German Eurovision.de blogger Jan Feddersen walking around here right now. He's just in the press center right now.
I think we know what Germany's staging is going to be like anyway.
I think it's going to be similar to. I think it's going to be they bring their own LED screen like they did in the national final. But they're going because they asked for pictures. People send pictures of their fathers, so I think they collected them. They're going to display them probably on there, on the screen. I already answered the question about piano. No piano on stage at all. And I don't want it. I don't need this.
Yes, it was Moldova. Top 4.
So that's a graphic. It's a blue bar at the bottom.
Jury's voting they have a special dress rehearsal at the same time as the semi-final, but on the Monday and the Wednesday. So at 8 o'clock on the Monday and the Wednesday, or 7 o'clock I think it'd be local.
No, 9 o'clock.
So it'd be 8 o'clock here.
Yes.
Monday and Wednesday. That's when the juries vote, and then obviously the same time Tuesday, Thursday is the live show.
Yes. So 50% will be decided Monday night. You cannot watch it, but we'll be here live streaming from the press center, so you can listen into the performances, which is really important because juries love good vocals, right? And in addition to that, we'll explain to you if anything goes wrong, if Amaia decides to slap Alfred in the face or whatever, that may affect the results.
Imagine they have an argument the night before the final.
Yeah, let it break up. That would be really bad.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to live happily ever after, Sean. Be positive.
Is it an hour break? I'm wondering whether that's just it. Just where the lights do that. I'm wondering whether that's it.
Oh, maybe that's what they call it, yeah.
Oh, there is an hour break between Germany and Italy.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
It's like...
Yeah, that's good. You can actually eat. Sean is a robot. Sean is a bit bitter.
What?
Yes and yes. I don't know what I'm bitter about though.
About what?
I don't know. What did I do?
You just look bitter.
Is it when I mimic throwing up? Because,
You're just like a cranky bitch, that's all. Do you think the judges will base it also on staging? But judges are supposed to take a lot of things into consideration: vocals, staging. There are other things that they're supposed to look at, just overall quality of the composition, complexity. There are many different things that play into this.
The Felino, the winner's walk, the stand-in rehearsal for the winner's walk is where the voting's over in the final, and then you go, okay, we have a winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2018.
Do you have any inspiring
it is
words?
San Marino. And then, the robots will walk down to the stage.
Well, no, it will be Jessica, but she will then give her speech and saying robots will take over the world.
But it'll basically the stand-ins. They just rehearse the bit where they go down, and then they get the stage ready for a certain performance, and then I think it's probably just testing that they can get one of the performances ready.
Yeah. Matt, did you watch the German song checks? No, we were here, so we couldn't really check anything.
Are they not like in the weeks leading up to the contest?
Also, I saw the song checks before they go into the.
No, I think they mean the preview shows.
The preview shows? Yeah. No, I didn't watch that. No. What do you think about the Portuguese organization? Are they doing a good work? I always say I withhold judgment until the end of the whole thing because things are still going on. And
the only thing I'd say so far is it's not very clear on what happens, after the press centre because there's normally events and parties and things like that going on.
And nothing is happening.
And there's
this week.
not really anything, and there's no news on what's happening until I think tonight is the first night that we've actually had a kind of something put together.
Something tonight?
Because I think the Eurovision Village opens today, so.
Oh, they're open tonight?
Yeah.
I thought it was Sunday. Oh, it's not. That is cool.
No, Euro Club opens on Sunday.
Okay. How do you think judges will accept Slovenians think? Oh, like the break? I don't know. I don't think they're going to actually penalize it. Because the juries gave Spain, way more points than the televoters did. So I don't think they want to.
They do throw up surprises every now and then.
Yes, they do sometimes appreciate originality or so not everything has to be for them perfect. That's I don't think what they're looking for. Which country do you think will be the shocking non-qualifier from the semi-final one? I have a few in mind, but I need to draw up my list. There's several candidates.
I can think of a few.
There will be. I think there could be more than one.
Am I allowed to say them, or are we waiting until our video?
For now, you could change it still, right? Your opinion.
Not really.
Well, then don't say.
Yeah. Who do you think this will be this year's fan favourite fail? Australia.
You think so?
Potentially.
Well, it's not really that big. I mean,
I'm
people
50-50
like it.
on Australia.
It's more of a betting odds favourite, not a fan favourite.
No, I think a lot of people like it.
A lot of people, but it was in the fan polls around 20th place usually, like that. So it's not like that high. Who do you think are going to be the jury favorites? I don't know. There's depending on the semi-final one has a lot of jury potential favorites. I could see Lithuania actually going really high up on their list. I can see Austria getting a good amount of love from them.
Yeah, Austria will do really well with them.
I'm thinking. I don't know how they're going to perceive Bulgaria. I could go either way with that one. I don't know. Those come to mind at least right now. Do the judges see the rehearsals, or is jury rehearsals the first time? Usually it's the first time they see the actual performances during the jury rehearsals. But juries have visited this place before, but they would have to be back in time for the show. You remember even in 2015, she was the spokesperson, was not a jury member.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, but no, I've seen them visiting this place, but they're not supposed to see them, I think. But I've seen them visiting before, events, maybe not the actual press center to watch the performances.
Well, unless they do it after the rehearsals are over for the day, like in that
could
2-hour
be,
gap
yes.
or what have you.
All right, so to cancion, bring it on. I think just one. No, never mind. Spain is done.
It's Germany now.
There's Germany.
And he's got a screen.
He does? Oh, is that
it's a big one.
It's a big old.
Big semicircular projection screen.
Oh my lord! It's like a big semicircle. It's a big semicircle. And
it's like,
it's a lot of space
more than twice the size of it.
Yeah. I want to say that's at least 5 meters high or something like that, huh? this is like a big fan if you almost want to think, but it's a semicircle. You know, it's like
It's like the sun.
it's that. I wonder how quickly they can set that thing up.
I've said that a lot this year.
Yeah,
Everyone's got
but
a
come
quote.
on.
Pretty much. God, the prop room must be huge this year. I'd love to walk around it and just see everything.
I know.
Just like
I was
get
like,
a scale.
wow.
For,
I just seen together.
yeah,
They probably have multiple rooms.
yeah.
So it's. I expected more people to bring stuff along, Sean, when it comes to LEDs, but not most didn't
No,
do
not
it.
in LEDs.
Yeah, I expected more people to do that.
It's
But
only been Malta so far.
Malta and Germany apparently now, right?
I don't even know if this is LED.
Yeah, it's probably not
This is
LED.
just
It's probably
projection.
just going to be reflection. Yeah, it's a white
It's
screen.
just Malta
I think.
that couldn't take the challenge then.
Yeah.
Just Malta that couldn't take the no LED
What do you
challenge.
expect?
So yeah, it's going to be more projection thing because it looks like it's just a white screen. Well, at least Germany's trying. At least Germany is trying, not East Germany. Not East Germany is trying. At least Germany is trying.
It's like the UK 2017 national performance with half circle. Which one was that?
I think they're talking about the shell thing looking, maybe? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah, but no, but that was the national. They're on about the national final performance.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to pay attention right now because, you know,
Do you get nervous for German
a little bit.
entries?
Yes. Not as much maybe as you would for UK, but I get nervous. So it shots a dark shot. Just a silhouette at first. Just a little light on him singing. Nothing used yet in the backdrop. It's just him. Fade out, fade in to a different angle. Oh, and we're gonna start over. Stop it.
So that was Germany. That was good. No, Billy's not from East Germany. He's from Spain.
Yeah, he's from Spain. Central Spain, right?
Like legit. He's from. Yeah, where was it? Almazan. Almazan.
Will the opera singer do well in this year's competition, in your opinion, when the last time an operatic singer won the Eurovision? I don't know if an operatic winner song the Eurovision,
No.
but I think she'll do well. But there haven't been that many operatic voices
I don't
in
think
Eurovision.
one's ever won.
No. All right, let's watch this performance and see. Okay, once again, he is, it's super dark, the stage, just a little bit of light on him. No projection or anything yet. Just like some fading camera shots. Probably gonna start seeing stuff as soon as the chorus kicks in. It's using the similar graphics from the national final. On the loving mom. Home.
It must be
It
an
has a
LED
car.
screen.
It has shelter from a storm, a hardwood storm lines. It says one life on there. So basically, it kind of reflects the lyrics to a certain degree. It's like a lyric video. And now it's like a road. Oh, because he let you walk this road alone. It's very literal. And now you. Sorry.
Basically on screen,
shoot.
they've got like all the.
Man, I knew
Is
I
this
couldn't
the,
do it
is this
for
the
you.
one where it's like people who've lost their parents, or?
I think it's just
Through
parents in
photos.
general. I think it's just parents. You know, the kids from their dads.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Some nice camera angles there.
So yeah, they're doing the lyrical part again with the house, home, and then it shows in between pictures of the parents or like the dad with the child. So it's very touching.
That's a bit strange. Well, now it's turned red and white.
It's all red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very red. It has a lot of words, like the words that he's singing are on there. Big good word I love. That was really pretty.
Well, that's a good reaction in here.
Yeah. All right.
It's the
So,
performance.
Jesus, that song. God, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it, and I
I
fought
must
so
be a
hard.
robot.
No, yeah, you must. No,
I just don't cry at stuff.
yeah, me neither. Usually, I'm not a crying person.
Like, yeah,
For some reason,
I
this
cry
song,
at like weird stuff.
yeah.
I just like cry at like stuff you shouldn't cry at, and like stuff I should cry at. I'm numb to it.
No,
It's strange.
this is just hitting me personally because my mom
Yeah.
passed away when I was 8 years old,
Yeah.
and I was relating to the lyrics. So, my dad passed away several years ago as well. So it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
you think back and you're like, dang it, emotions. This sucks. So as you can see, sorry guys. So
Do you
it's-
imagine if they had, back when, like in 2012 and that, when we just had a random order in the final? Do you imagine if they had like Lithuania, Ireland, Germany?
Oh, in one
got
row.
put together? Everyone's just like.
It's like miserable. Everyone is like, oh god.
Yeah.
So, but let's talk about the staging. As I heard, it's a big just projection thing, and it starts. He's just in dark with the white light on him,
Yeah.
and
Sunrise Heaven 69 says, "Is Germany?" Yes.
it's Germany, yes. So the reflection on there is basically starts during the first chorus, and then it has basically a lyric video almost. It's like one heart, and it has a heart, and then a home, it's a house in there, and then it was a loving mom holding a baby, so that kind of stuff, and then the words as well. So and then as you see the pictures of the father with its kids, it's very touching. And then it has
Yeah.
some really odd effects as well with lighting, and then it turns really red at some point. So it's just a very emotional kind of thing. So mad, my mom has us who was talking there for 5 days. That's me. Just me. So yeah, so that's basically what's happening. I guess you need to connect with if you connect with it, then you love it. If not, then it kind of goes past you, I guess.
Yeah.
So I probably missed a few questions there. But I think it looked good. I mean, even I thought it was.
It's good staging.
Yes.
Germany won't be finishing last this year.
No.
So, rejoice,
Yes.
Germans.
Rejoice, phew.
Not a contender for the win.
So yeah. Is Germany contender for the win?
one of
It's
them.
not a winner, I mean, right? But I
could I
think
get-
Germany will do better than a lot of people anticipate. I hope it'll be enough for a left side of the scoreboard kind of outcome. That would be my hoping.
Unless they've got paprika. Yeah, but if not, thank you. Do you? Yeah. Do you want anything from the supermarket?
Are you going?
No, Stefan did.
I'm okay for now. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, so some questions here. Bless me, I have a feeling Michael will do similar results as well. That's the best case scenario I think as well for him. Yes, although I don't know.
The juries might quite like it.
Oh, they will. They will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just don't know how I'm going to make it for this entire rehearsal thing, like for the next.
Well, surely if you've seen it once, I know I can't relate, so I don't know what it's like. But surely you can prepare yourself mentally now.
I'm trying. I'll be fine.
But then again, it's like I watched Portugal last year, and it still does make me feel a bit emotional, I guess. So.
I know. That's the beauty about music, though, when it really gets you.
Yeah.
Tabletten arıyorum, ulaşamıyorum. Herhalde komple kapattılar tableti, söylersin.
So, as you know, in case you don't know how this works, they are now reviewing the clip of the first performance and then make some adjustments and, fix things that don't look quite right, and then they will get to rehearse again. So, they have 30 minutes, so we have at least 2 more run-throughs, possibly 3, but I think 2 sounds about right.
No, I've already told him. Okay.
A Red Bull. Yeah, small.
A Red Bull? Can you get me a Red Bull? Please.
This one. Yeah, it's interesting that they brought this big screen. I'm still curious how they're going to put that up in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a big fan that just kind of pull it and it opens like this. Yeah. And that's not, of course, like literally a fan. But
Yeah.
I mean, Germany was climbing a little bit in the betting odds, interestingly enough. Being 16th in betting odds isn't that bad.
Doesn't mean you're going to win.
No, but maybe, that there will be more appeal than people think. I don't know. All right, let's wait until it's okay. Let's answer a few questions in the meantime. Germany is 16th in the odds, as you said, yeah. Is the jury televoting result going to be revealed in the same way it is in 2016 from an American who missed last year's suit work? What? Oh, from an American. Got it. I was like, yes, it's going to be revealed in the same way it was in 2016 and 2017. The results, jury results, will be read individually by the spokesperson, and then the televote results will be added up at the very end. To keep the suspense. Hey guys, how many rehearsals left for today? Derek York is asking. We have 2 more rehearsals, so it's Germany, but we are going to take a quick break after this, and then we're going
Not a quick break, it's now a long break.
And then Italy and France will rehearse. In that order, right? Yeah, Italy and France.
Yeah, it's a long day.
It's a long day, but then we're done with the long days. Tomorrow will be just an average day, just a hectic day.
Yeah.
But then the next phase starts already. Well, ish, because the red carpet is.
It's like half days then,
Yes.
isn't it? We can actually sightsee. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, look at Lisbon and Portugal.
I know, right?
Might even be able to go to the beach. That'd be nice for the morning, for an hour, and then back to work
Oh,
again.
please, you're gonna party until 4 in the morning and wake up at 2 in the afternoon. Are you kidding
Probably,
me?
yeah.
Yes, Germany has no backup vocalist. It's just him.
They let him sing alone.
Yeah, they let him sing alone. He's wearing like really tight blue jeans, I think, and a black sweater, if I'm looking at it right. So very, simple clothes, assuming that's what he's going to wear. And that's the thing that he holds the microphone. Like I said, microphone stand with the microphone, but he's holding it. So 1 love with a heart, 2 hearts with parents, 3 kid silhouette, and a loving mom throwing a baby, not throwing, but holding it. A home, shelter from the storm. Number 1. It's clever that you put the words there because people remember that and know what he's saying. And then the effect of the road. It's a cartoon road. And now you see the pictures of the parents, the dad walking with the son, and then another dad paddling. It's very cute. It's very touching. fist bumps here and there. It's so you see him in the front while the images are still behind him on screen, but you still see the singer. There are a lot of them actually, lots and lots of images. They're all in black and white, by the way.
Sepia tone, really, isn't it? Like,
Huh?
It's like sepia tone.
Yeah. Oh, sepia tone, that's true. There's the road again. There's a really weird effect coming now. It's like a shadow of him, but then it's all black.
Holds
and
his
white.
arms out, and then it like keeps replicating a silhouette of him over the stage, and it like spins around. Yeah, I don't know why it's a bit odd, that one. And then this is when it turns all
Yeah.
red.
It says 1, 2, and all in red.
Yeah.
He sounds good. He sounds really good. And the big alone just says the word right there, and you just see a silhouette. It just looks. I had a lot of ahs right now in here.
That was Wee Wee Vlogs.
Ahs.
That was Wee Wee Vlogs. that
Yeah.
said that.
Oh, okay. So I think it looks really good. So Germany can be satisfied with the staging,
Yeah.
and regardless of the results. So they can say, hey, we did what we could, and hopefully it clicks with people, and it maybe not, but hey.
Damn, we're going to end up being worst placed out of the 5 this year. It's been a while.
Thanks to Germany.
Yeah.
Not
good,
this
it
year.
was-
You're on your own.
It was a good run while it lasted.
You're on your own.
No guarantee we'll be last either, but that'd be nice.
I know, right? That's a big
That'd
goal.
be very nice.
Let's not be last. That's all.
Yeah, I feel like last
all I
place
felt
is
last
normally
year.
reserved for a Big 5 country. So
It is, and I cannot see any other Big 5 country that could finish last. It's not France.
No.
It's not Italy. It's not Germany.
Not Spain,
It's not Spain.
not Portugal even.
No.
Could,
So it could be
probably a
semi-finalist.
qualifier.
Could be one of them that's
Oh,
randomly
could be a
sneaks through.
qualifier. It probably would. Yeah. I can't see us finishing like last. I don't think it's like a last place song. It's just not much higher. I don't think.
Huh. Well, I never thought that Black Smoke was a last place song, though, to be fair. So it's, you never know.
That was more generic.
It's not as
would
generic
say.
though as Storms, I find, but
Yeah.
it says. Or like the Make Makes was not the last place song either for me, if you think about it that way.
No.
It seems the staging is pretty similar to Lithuania with the imagery. No, but I prefer Germany. No, I would not compare that. They're not imagery. I mean, these are actual photographs, right? So it looks very different. I wouldn't compare them. Would you see the similarities there?
What's
Maybe
that,
just
sorry? Comparing with
Lithuania. The only thing
No.
that no. Yes, it's also her parents and all of that. That's the
different themes though.
very different themes. Yes.
That's about love. This is like loss.
Odds are broken. Televote winner odds Moldova, Iceland.
So where were Jim at 16?
No, they're still at 16.
Yeah, they're starting to shorten now though.
Yeah.
Oh, Estonia are almost going to overtake Norway in a second.
How did Sean become part of East United team? I ran into him on the street and he followed me home. I don't know why. He just kind of just like
Bit
a
like an
stray
alley
dog, like a
cat,
stray
yeah.
dog. Yeah, just followed me home.
Yeah.
No, we've online we've known each other for many years actually. We were on the same forum, and then eventually just kind of he applied to kind of do Eurovision.
I think I applied after Copenhagen,
Yes, after Copenhagen. That's right.
and then I ended up in Vienna, so
Uh-huh.
quick turnaround.
Thank you, Sean. Surprise dive bomb into the chat room. Hello, nurse. Hello. Hi, Sean. Thank you so much for the contribution.
Really means a
You missed a little sad moment here. So glad that you missed. Germany is just rehearsing right now, and it's very satisfying. And Yep. So thanks again. Thanks again for the support. Hashtag Sean Putnam.
Legend.
It's a legend. So keep in mind, this is the first rehearsal of the Big Five and host. After this, we only have 2 unknown rehearsals now, right? So France and Italy.
And then we'll have an idea of where we are.
No, a
this
little
year.
bit. Not really. You say that, but
It depends.
do you
what,
mean it?
It depends what Italy and France bring.
That's true.
If one of them's got a winner performance, then you know.
And then tomorrow we have the remaining semi-final 2 acts performed for the second time. And then Sunday morning will be the Big Five one more time rehearsing.
But we can go into the arena for that one.
Yes, and then we basically have a short day. Sean's going to go to the red carpet. I finally get to do some sightseeing. That's the only day because I have friends and family come to town. And I'm going to do a little bit then. And then the evening, it is what, Sean? Sunday evening?
Euro Club.
Euro Club, it is. We're going to probably live stream from the Euro Club because
I've
there will
got
be
my
performances.
suit on.
Right?
No need to worry. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So make sure you follow us on ESC Unite on YouTube here because we'll pop on unexpectedly for some live streaming. And you can watch the performances and the fun take you behind the scenes. Next week will be a little different with the live streaming. But keep in mind, we'll be live streaming Monday twice. First, the first dress rehearsal, and then also the jury show on Monday for the first semi-final. And then we'll continue that throughout the week. So Germany in Insta story already. The effect with the silhouette is amazing. It's really pretty, yep. I would agree. Black Smoke was robbed. I agree, Sean. I knew you had good taste. I always knew you did. I mean, it was good. It wasn't not a winner or anything like that, but it certainly didn't deserve last place. Shouldn't each participant sing his or her song in his or her mother language? No. Then UK will win every year again. I was going to bring up your numbers.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I'm sure
No.
Ireland wouldn't mind either. Or Malta.
Artistic freedom is very important to me. If you have an act, people don't sing in their own native in their charts. You know, people imagine the Kamalanettes. They always sing in English. Why would they sing now in Dutch just because for Eurovision? You know what I mean? That's not what it is. Times have changed. Now, what I don't want is I encourage native tongue languages, especially if that's what you usually sing in. Don't just sing English because it's Eurovision. Sing the music that you want to sing.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Well, I need to sing in English because that will work for, the Eurovision crowd. No, don't do that. But don't set a rule where you have to be limited to a certain language.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
I
of
think
that.
it's up to broadcasters to impose their own rules, isn't it, really?
Yes.
Some of them do. Spain, France,
Yes.
Italy. Oh, well, I'm not sure if Italy do they. They don't, do they? Because we had half English.
Yeah, I think they're relaxing it a little bit, I guess. But there has to be
I wish
partial.
Germany would encourage it a bit more.
I know. Well, but they usually end up in second or third place, those songs, in the national finals. But they only have like 1 or 2 in the running also, you know what I mean? It'll happen, it's just the right song has to come along.
I want Sweden to send a Swedish song at some point as well.
Oh, that'll never happen. It's more likely for Germany to send a German song
Even
than
if
Sweden.
it's like Samuel and Victor.
Yeah, the juries will never allow someone Victor
Shuffler.
first of all. Shuffler, that was great. Oh no. Like even look at when was the last time a televoter result? Actually, the last time when was the last time a televoting results picked a Swedish song? I mean, Swedish language. Even the televote. I don't remember that.
In Finland. It was in Finland, 2012. Well, it's not even Sweden.
How long the final will be? 4 hours? It's just 3.5, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That's just for the intro, isn't it?
3.5 hours for the intro?
Feels like it. For the flag walk or whatever they do.
Oh. Oh, you get just a proposal.
Which
I
runner-up of all time are you most sad about not winning?
guess. What?
Which runner-up of all time are you most sad about not winning?
I need to look at the list.
Not that I was sad about it not winning, but I think Bulgaria really deserved to have a victory attached to that song last year. They were just very unfortunate in their timing and that they had Salvador
Okay.
as well. I think any other year Christian would have won and deservedly.
Okay, here we go with Germany one more time. This is, I think, where they're going to bring the astronaut.
Yeah. They've got like swinging blades in this performance, haven't they? They're on fire.
Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised how well the camera work is on this one, because it's a pretty big screen. I haven't seen major camera hiccups here, have you?
No. It's another country who's come here and had their plan already set out.
Yeah.
They don't even really need to do this rehearsal. It's just kind of like, yeah.
Well, it's more even not
It
for
all
them.
works
It's not
now.
for everybody else,
Yeah.
basically.
What was your favourite of the 4 big fives so far? So the 4
Song-wise
pre-qualifiers.
or staging-wise?
Staging. Well, just performance.
Germany. Or Portugal.
I'd say Portugal.
But Germany touches me, so I'm going to go with Germany. Hey, look, he's crying right now. His eyes were very teary.
He gave it a bit more in the vocal then.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Okay, it's the same. It's the same. I asked to the leader the note of like for ethnopathy from
Oh, imagine this song with an orchestra. That would be even better.
Yeah.
Like just.
Or with a DJ. Or with a DJ.
Oh, the DJ. All right. Very, very proud of my home country. I think they did what they could with this staging, and yep. So we'll be back in just a little while. There is already a link on our website. Feel free, if not, if you subscribe, to get a notification. But the next 2 countries that we'll rehearse are Italy and France, and then we're done for the day. But everyone is taking dinner there right now in the audience, in the studio. So, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, so you all should eat as well, and I'll see you in just a little bit, okay? Make sure that you subscribe, and we'll be back.
Bye.